You'd expect the very police officers who have sworn to provide the public with service and support to serve and support the public. Well, unfortunately, this just isn't the case across too much of the UK today. From officers who make up laws to protect their egos to others who are straight up corrupt with no dignity, today we're bringing you the biggest and most unbelievable list of UK cops who just shouldn't be cops, as previously seen on the channel.
Me? He?
You, yeah.
I'm a female police officer and I find that offensive.
Do you?
Starting off, the Feelings Police are out and proud today, playing bodyguard to the BBC.
Are you another one who's telling me what to do on the comedy carpet?
I am, yeah.
Well, I'm not going to do what you say, Constable.
So, well, that's fair enough.
This is not cornered off, right,
not
from any more members of the public.
Listen.
So please do one. No,
No,
don't.
it's not cornered off. I'm only asking you just to step a few.
I'm happy here, okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, well, please do one.
Please don't go anymore.
Are you touching me?
Give over.
No, I won't give over. Leave off it. I'm filming what's going on. I'm not in the space.
Yeah, you are. You're encroaching, so we need you to just step back a little
I'm
bit.
all right here, mate.
No, because you're going to get on. We can't.
Listen, you have no right to tell me what to do in public. It's not cornered off.
It's nothing to do with that.
What do you mean? I can
So they
film
can
it.
do the filming. Otherwise,
I'm filming here, all right, mate.
5 minutes. Use your common sense
No.
for 5 minutes.
Listen, Constable, to restrict my movement, you need a...
Why don't you just grow up? Why don't you just grow up?
Who are you, mate? Who are you? Who the hell are you
We're
to
just
tell
trying
me?
to do some filming.
Who the hell are you to tell me that?
Oh, you've got nothing better to do with your life.
Yeah, I'm filming these here.
Listen, stop shouting and being aggressive.
Aggressive? And no, look at hypocrisy of you, Constable.
Oh,
He got in my face trying to tell me to shut up.
I'm telling you to grow up.
Grow up.
Yeah.
And when I say something to back, I'm aggressive.
No, I'm not saying you're aggressive.
He said I'm aggressive.
Excuse me. He?
You, yeah.
I'm a female police officer and I find that offensive.
Do you?
I do, yes.
Well, what are you going to do?
What do you mean, what am I going
Yeah,
to do?
what are you going to do?
I find that really
You're
offensive.
touching me. I
am
find that
touching
offensive.
you.
I find that
He?
offensive.
He?
I find that offensive.
He?
So what if I said she? Is that better for you?
Well, yeah, because I am a female.
What could you not be transsexual?
No, I'm not transsexual.
You can't be in a position to feel harassed.
Listen, mate. Listen.
Listen, what is this, a threat?
No, it's not a threat.
What
you
is it?
say he to me one more time and I will arrest you for public 4A, section 4 public order.
Why, on what grounds?
Because I'm a female, not a male.
So you're a female?
Yes, I am.
Did I know that?
So?
Huh?
Can you not tell?
Are you a snowflake?
Pardon?
Are you a snowflake?
Listen, mate.
Stop getting in my space.
What?
That's what you're doing.
An honest mistake made by Reggie Photo here that truthfully should have been brushed off by the officers.
So you're saying we're not normal people? Is that
So,
what you're saying? So I
do you
can't
not
afford-
think that she could be mistaken as a male?
No,
Do you not?
no. If you continue this route, we're going down to the police station, aren't we?
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
what for?
yeah.
What for?
As we
What have
already
I
said.
done? What have I done wrong?
Well, you're about harassing like misdressed. I think that's what you're doing now.
You think?
I
Who
think you
to?
harassed my colleague, yes.
Did I
You're
harass
going on
you?
about the
Yeah,
same
you
thing
did.
over and over again.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Why?
So there
I
you
told
go.
you did.
How did I harass you?
By calling me a he.
What, from getting your sex wrong?
Yes.
So you think that's harassment?
So you think my force is deep then, dear? My voice is deep.
I didn't mention your voice. I
Everyone
didn't mention your
else.
voice.
So why did you presume I was
Wow,
male?
so now you're trying to squeeze more
No,
things
I'm
out of me.
not.
Well, you
No,
should be.
I'm not.
You should be taking this back.
I heard you say that.
Say what?
And I heard you say what you said, and it wasn't your fault what you said.
No, it was a mistake.
No, it wasn't your fault at all. That was an easy mistake.
Easy mistake.
that you could make.
They've got hats on, right? Yeah.
You can't tell at all.
No.
So for somebody to
But
say
you-
him or her is you causing the problem.
You are causing a problem, yeah.
We're causing the problem, bloody hell. Right. Okay.
I heard
And I politely declined from making the same statement again. I didn't rise to you and say him again. Like, I didn't do that. Do you get what I'm saying? I initially thought you was a man, and I'm sorry for that.
Oh, thank you for saying you're sorry.
No, but the thing is, I did not try to. Well, it's going to go live to thousands of people, so you will be, yeah. And what you did then was really snowflakey, and you actually abused a sexual. What's going on in the world today with trans and all this stuff? You actually. You weren't even there, so how can you say that? What am I going on about? What do you mean, what am I just going on? You wasn't there and witnessed the conversation, right?
Okay.
This is a proper snowflake, this lady here. Can I call you a lady?
You can call me a lady.
You are a snowflake, love. Can I call you love? See, we can't say anything these days, and you have amplified them stereotypes deeply.
Notice how they backtrack when an impartial member of the public politely intervenes? What a joke.
Again, I'll repeat
really
myself. I suggest you
sorry
shut your
about
mouth and jog back off into your police station.
I'm sorry that my very presence and my attitude.
Now with the laughing auditor who's gone to visit the Slough probation office, being met with less than open arms.
Can you identify yourself, please?
Well, you identify yourself first.
I don't need to identify myself. You do.
Do I?
Yeah, of course you do. It's part of your policy.
Okay.
Yeah, so 3 points identification, please, if you don't mind.
come out here just to ask
Are you going to
to
identify
leave.
yourself if you don't mind? As per your policy, 3 points identification, name, number, station. No, I'm helping you. I'm telling you what you need to do.
That's fine.
Are you going to do that?
This is
Are you
a
going to do
car
that?
park belonging
Are you
to
going to do
probation
that?
office.
Are you going to do that?
You're causing concern to the staff here.
I've hardly spoken to the staff. I've had a very
Well,
polite
you don't have to
conversation
speak
with
to the
one
staff.
lady.
It's all covered on cameras and stuff.
Is it?
So that
That's
people
fine.
are wondering why
It's
I'm
also
videoing
covered. It's on this camera.
people's cars.
Yeah. Are you going to identify yourself?
And so that is.
Are you going to
a concern.
identify yourself?
So you're not welcome here.
So
that's
I'm not
why a member
talking
of
to
the
you.
probation service
Okay,
is here
right.
asking you to leave.
Right, and I'm going to politely decline.
Okay.
Right.
Well, that's fine.
Are you recording me?
Pardon?
Are you recording me?
I am recording you.
You need to notify me, you know that. Also part of your policy. It's funny how I seem to know your job better than you do at this moment in time. How's that?
No, don't worry, that's fine.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't need to worry. You'll need to worry.
You probably do
When
my job better than I do, perhaps.
I wouldn't want to do your job, to be fair.
Obviously, I can't force you to leave.
Of course you can't, so I think
but
you need to jog
here-
on.
But I'm just here to.
You need to be
politely say
quiet.
that
You've not
you're-
identified yourself. You've failed the basic 101 of being a police officer when you're asked to identify yourself, so you need to shut your mouth and maybe go back into your little police station over there.
I don't know why you're being so rude.
Because I've asked you to identify yourself, you're failing to do that. You failed to adhere to your policy. So if it's easy for you to break the simple rules, what about the more complex things that you need to stick to? Are you breaking them as well? I have no faith in you as a police officer. You've completely undermined your oath.
Really?
So again, I'll repeat
really
myself. I suggest you
sorry
shut your
about that.
mouth and jog back off into your police station.
I'm sorry that my very presence and my attitude is such that.
All I ask you to do is identify yourself. Nothing out of the ordinary that you
are
would
being
normally
quite
do.
Rude.
I am being rude because you
And
failed to
generally
adhere
when
to your
people,
policy.
You know, to sort of get on in life, you kind of need to be a bit more civil, don't you?
Well, if you'd identified yourself like you're supposed
Well, it's
to,
really
like you're
important
supposed
to-
to,
My
we would have
name-
had a civil conversation. But you've got a bit of an ego, mate,
My name
and
is
I'm here to
Scrapyard.
tear you down
Right.
and put you back in your place.
Thank
All right?
you.
Because members of the public expect better from our public servants.
Oh, I know.
All right? If he'd identified himself, the conversation would have been completely different. I'm being aggressive. Abusive. What did I say that was abusive? What did I say that was abusive? What did I say that was abusive, big man? What did I say that was abusive? What did I say that was abusive? Exactly. Wind your neck in, man. Mind your place. Bye. Sergeant, you're a disgrace to the uniform, you know that? Can't even identify yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. The public expect better.
Bye bye officers, the walk of shame looks good on you.
Right, can you get off my steps? Look, he's refusing to leave and he's sat on my steps. How unprofessional is this weirdo?
The next fired up Brit had two officers rock up to her front door to check on her children, but what they do next will certainly justify her sour attitude.
I don't care, no, you'll talk to me out here. Don't listen, love. Don't come to my door, yeah, telling me what to do. No, you haven't. Get out of my door.
Hello.
Get out of my house.
Explain why we're
No,
here?
get out of my house.
explain why
No,
we're here?
can you go to the door first and I'll let you in, yeah?
You said you're not coming
no,
in my house, so we're getting
no, come out of my door. Out of my door, please.
Do you want me to at least just explain?
Get
why
out
we're
of my door.
here? No one in here is in
Get
here.
out of my door.
If you understand what
Get
we're saying.
out. No, don't. You're legally here. You're live on TikTok. Get out of my door. Yeah, you are.
Hi TikTok.
Yeah, hi.
So, can I explain why we're here? And then
Can
you'll
you
understand
just
what's
go to the door and I'll come and deal with you, please?
You said that you wouldn't do
Yeah, but can you go to the door?
I'm at the door.
No, you've come in without a warrant. Where's your warrant?
It's not American.
Where's your warrant? Yeah, it is America. Yeah, you do warrants. Yeah, you do tyrant Freemason. Yeah, you do. Yes, you do, Freemason. You need a warrant by a judge to enter my property. You've come in to a lone female who's vulnerable, and you're in my property without a warrant.
Would you like to know why?
I don't care. I don't care why. I want you to leave to my door, and then I'll deal with you.
This was going to be a civil conversation.
Right, no, you've entered my property, you're in mine, and you're breaking the law.
Look at this. This is.
You're
like
breaking the law. You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law. 6537.
6537.
Go on.
Not even right. 6376.
6375.
For all your TikTok fans.
Right,
Can
go
I
on.
explain why we're here?
No, can you get out of my property, please?
Negative, because I think you'll shut the door and then.
No, what? I promise you now. Come on, I'll come outside with you.
We're past.
I'll come outside with you.
We're past trusting each other now.
No, never mind trusting each other. You haven't got a warrant to be in my property, mate. Yes, you do.
These officers from West Yorkshire Police Station take things a step further by letting themselves into her house warrantless.
The children are safe when they're here. Yeah, and their parents live round corner if you want to ask them. Can you, you've had a look round, can you get out, please?
But listen, the thing is, if we get...
Right, no, you've had a look round, you haven't got a warrant. Yeah, no, love, you haven't got a warrant, you're here illegally, and I'm going to report you when you go as well.
That's fine, you can report us.
No, I am. Can you leave? There's no...
You've just been fine with it.
Yes, there's no children here. I've let you see them. Can no what? Calm down. Just because you wear that uniform does not mean you can tell me what to do, darling.
You also can't tell me what to do.
Yeah, well, why can't I?
Pardon?
Why can't I? What do you work for? What are you? You're a public servant, darling. Yeah, you are. Right, can you leave, please?
Can't go for now.
Why not?
I'm having a conversation with you about what.
Right, can you get off my steps? Look, he's refusing to leave and he's sat on my steps. How unprofessional is this weirdo? This Freemason weirdo. Right, let's go get his parents who live round corner. Danielle, she lives round the corner. She lives at number... No, go have a chat with her. She's fine to be here. There's no children at risk here. And he's 15 years old. He comes here every day. He's my daughter's best friend. He's my daughter's best friend. No, what do you mean why I'm upset? Do you think your tactics work, narcissist? You are a narcissist. You've just bullied your way into my house. You've just bullied your way into my property without a warrant. I don't care. You've just bullied yourself into my property. Can you leave?
Kirsty, calm down.
I bet negative. Look at him. Have you heard him? Negative, like he's some bully. I bet you got bullied, didn't you?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, darling.
Why are you having 15-year-olds round to your address?
Because Alfie comes round here every day. He always has done. He comes on a holiday with us and everything. Right, and his mum comes round and she feeds me, and I go chill with his mum. Okay. So that's why he's come round here today. Alfie Harwood.
Cool. Do you know his date of birth?
No, I don't know his date of birth. I know he's 15, love.
So the anonymous report we got said that you're not allowed to have children in the address.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
We've already checked systems. We already know.
We know. Your sergeants have dropped children off who were on the at-risk register. Shut up! Who were on the at-risk register. Yeah, them sergeants have dropped Amy off here when she's been on at-risk register and not even notified me to see if I were a paedophile, love. No, yeah, Amy Shan. Yeah, Amy Shan.
What I was going to say is, we know that you allow children.
Yes, I know you are. Well, don't sit on my steps. Do you mind? Look at him. Just sat on my steps, mate. Can you get... You're intimidating me. No, I don't care. Let them all look. Let them look what you're doing.
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, you are. He's sat on my steps like his kingdom because you're an narcissist. You can look through me like you're evil. Get out of my house. Seen him sat on my stairs, he's blood, man. Seen him. Look at him.
This male Karen of an officer can't seriously think this is by the book policing. Sitting at the top of this woman's stairs. Just a big baby being told no.
They're going to come back anyway, so regardless.
But I don't understand why you're having children around at your address.
Why don't you understand? Why do you think I'm a paedophile, love?
I'm not saying that, no.
Do you think I'm a paedophile? Look, Alfie! Does your mum give you permission to come to my address? Does my daughter stop at your house? Does your mum bring me tea round? Do I go sit with your mum? Yeah, right.
Why is she so upset? No one's saying.
No, well that's what I'm saying. They're saying I'm weird for having you here and there's an urgent call.
Mate, can I explain why we're...
No, can you get out of my house? Because you've just been sat on my step. Can you sit out here now? Right, you've been in... No, wait a minute. You've been in my house. Can you leave outside? I'm going to come and sit and finish this conversation out here. You've looked round... Go on.
So we're here.
Go on, out of my property, please.
Someone's met pal. What do you mean, pal? This.
Yeah, exactly. Get out of my house. Wait, move him out of the way. Move out of the way. Let this officer get out of my house, please. Go on, boss, out of the house. Can you leave so I can shut my door behind me? Can you move, please? No, you're intimidating me. Fucking move, mate. Move.
Right,
Do you think I'm bothered over you? What do I need to have a conversation? These are my family.
Okay.
These are what I know, and I can have who I want in my house.
Do you not think you need to be notified if someone's made a report against you?
Yeah, I do, but I don't need no. Don't you think you need a warrant before you come in my property? Yeah, you do. Yeah. Yes, you do, tyrant. Yes, you do, tyrant. You need a valid warrant before you come in here, signed by a judge, to enter premises. Yes, it is. What are we going to do? Oh, get away from my property. Get away from my property. You are intimidating me. No offence, love, thank you very much, but I hope to God these don't fucking bully you. I'm telling you, no. Listen, well, if they don't love you, doing something right, aren't you?
All we wanted was a civilised conversation.
Listen, you walked it right. So if you wanted a civil thing, and you said to me, "Oh, can we look in here for children?" I would have let you in.
I spoke to you nicely. You didn't.
I would have let you in, right? Obviously, police have come. The kids have shit themselves and done when they don't need to, right? Don't even need to do do they? No, they don't. Themselves, because this is how much we get harassed by the police, right? No, he walked in my house because he's a tyrant. Yeah, he walked in my house because he's a tyrant. He's off his shoulder on cocaine. Yeah, get away from my house. Yes, it is. Half at Forsyth. I've met them all. They're all off the chudders. Could get away from my house. Are you coming in or not? Because I'm not having people loitering in round my house. I don't know about you. Yeah, you sat on my stairs, you big weird little narcissist. I feel sorry for your mum. Yeah, you're going to start on kids. You're going to start on kids, are you? You're going to start on children. Look at you, mate. You're a risk to children, and you've got the cheek and audacity to come to my house and sit on my stairs. You weirdo. Yeah, but he ain't doing his job. He's intimidating tyrant Freemason there. Yeah, you know what you are, love. Get your seng on. You wear the uniform. You wear the checkerboard, love. Get in, you lot, and shut your mouth. Now.
This should serve as a perfect example of why the police have lost the respect of the people they were meant to be serving.
So it's a strange time to be coming driving around at this time in the morning, isn't it?
No, not really.
Well, it is, isn't it? 4 o'clock, most people are in bed asleep.
Now with auditing Lancashire, whose blissful early morning ride quickly turns into chaos, with Constable Attitude on patrol.
Hiya, what were you doing? Where have you been tonight?
Been garage, why?
Right, just because we just had a report that there's some damage going on. Sorry?
Pardon?
What's your name?
I'm not blessed to give you my name, love. What's your name?
You what, sorry?
What's your name?
PC Hutchinson.
What's your calling number?
6052.
Alright.
Right, have you got anything on you? Any bags or anything like that?
Well, would you have any bags on me?
Well, I'm just asking you, aren't I?
Well,
like I just said, there's just been some damage done.
What's that got to do with me?
Well, I'm just asking you, have you been in the area? Are you around?
I'm just coming
so it's a
from
strange time to be coming driving around at this time in the morning, isn't it?
No, not really.
Well, it is, isn't it? 4 o'clock, most people are in bed asleep.
Well, maybe I don't sleep in the night. Maybe
right.
I sleep in the daytime.
What was your name?
I didn't give you my name. What was your name?
I've given you my name.
Pardon?
Yeah, I gave you my name and I gave you my calling number, didn't I?
Did you?
Sorry?
I said alright, did you? You alright there, officer? Is there a problem?
I just wanted to check a description on something. 20, can I just get the description again, please?
I'm just coming from garage, me love.
Yeah, nothing about them being on a bicycle or anything.
Come down front park, seen a few cop cars, and I thought I'd go around the following.
Yeah, received.
Is that it, officer? Crack on. You dismissed, jog on.
Hard, I just said bye to you, didn't I?
Yeah, but you're dismissed anyway. Your services are not needed here. Bye. Bye. Absolute Karen.
Did anyone else pick up on the fact that her mic didn't bleep like it would if she really was communicating with someone?
What are you doing?
I wouldn't touch me.
Why? What are you grabbing me for?
Because you assaulted me.
No, I didn't touch you at all.
This auditor named Ash seems to have gotten himself into a tussle for, yes, you guessed it, filming. Let's jump back now and see how this all started.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Now come attacking me. What are you doing? I need to know who you are.
What are you videoing for? What is your video?
I don't know. Right, now. Who are you? Who are you? What are you after? All I need is ask a question to ask you what you're doing.
What are you doing?
I wouldn't touch me.
Why? What are you grabbing me for?
Because you assaulted me.
No, I didn't touch you at all. What are you doing? What's his face?
I'm going to call the police.
What? You touched me first. I don't touch you. What are you grabbing me for?
Get off me.
What?
Listen now. Listen now.
Get off me.
Don't grab me.
The responding officers arrive on scene shortly after and are as helpful and professional as you'd expect.
Hello.
Hi there. Names and numbers.
Pardon?
Names and numbers.
PC Scott 27512.
And you?
PC Evans 25306. And who are you?
My name's Ashley. My name's Ashley.
Ashley?
Yep.
What's your last name, Ashley?
Doesn't matter for now. I need to make a report of an assault by 2 males.
Okay.
Do you want to see the video?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. So you don't want to see the video?
I want you to answer my question first.
What is your question?
Where were you when this has happened?
Just here on the public footpath.
On the public footpath. And how would you describe your behaviour at the time?
I was very calm.
You was very calm?
I was stood here minding my own business.
Where was the camera at the time that you was being very calm in front of these people?
I was just filming in front of this building.
Okay.
At the minute, I'm trying to ascertain what's gone on. You adding in that we're not doing anything and we're not taking you seriously isn't helping in the slightest, is it? We're trying to help you, that's our job, that's what we're here to do. I'm trying to obtain some details from you, which you're giving. But at the minute, we can't get any further forward with what's gone on.
In terms of the initial for it to happen, was it the case of one gent tried to block your camera to which you've reacted?
He's got no right to block my camera.
But equally, have you then, as a reaction to him trying to block your camera from recording himself, have you then
He's got
pushed
into
him?
my personal space. I've got a right to push him back.
Who did? Because obviously, I'm not, who did you push first? In the case of, you know, because I'm not trying to catch you out.
He's assaulted me.
Pat.
He's assaulted me.
And did he, like, in what way? Like,
I've shown your colleague the video.
I'm going to advise you to move on, and obviously we will deal with the crime in what we call investigative time. At the minute there's no code G, so there's no code G to lock any of these people up, and there's no code G to lock yourself up. So it'll be crimed and you'll be dealt with as a victim, and we'll get that we'll get the crime looked into and give you a call. Again, I am going to advise you to leave the area. I can't force you to leave the area.
Can I advise you to leave the area? You're dismissed. Get out of here.
Okay. I didn't have attitude with you, did I? I've just said I'm going to advise you to leave the area.
Well, I want you to leave the area now.
Because
you're dismissed. Get out of here.
Right. You need to stop with the attitude.
Do not be rude or disrespectful.
I haven't been rude to you in one bit, have I? I've been professional the whole way through, and I will remain professional because that's my job. I'm going to give you some advice to leave the area so nothing like this happens again. I can't force you to leave the area, it's advice. Like I said, I've given you some advice to leave the area. If you don't take that advice, I can't force you to take that advice. However, for your safety and for everyone else's, I've advised you to leave the area. We'll go and crime it, we'll deal with it as we need to. You'll receive a crime number via text, and the investigation will be dealt with by the investigation team.
These officers, having their minds made up prior to investigating both sides, paint just a fraction of the current issues within the UK's police force today. Taking the double standards to heart, Ash has decided to press charges against property owners for their abuse. Being so recent, this case's outcome is still pending.
Hop it.
You hop it?
Me hop it?
Yeah, don't tell me to hop
I'm hopping it.
Well, that's very good.
Will you hop it?
Our next Muppet is from the Knutsford Motorway Police Force, and today's word of choice is hop it.
How are you? No, thank you. No, thank you. Sorry? Just taking readings. Readings. Sorry, my friend, it's just on a need-to-know basis.
It's on a need-to-know basis?
Yes.
Or are you one of these people that call, what do you call yourselves?
Human?
No, one of the auditor type.
Auditors?
Yeah, is that what you do?
No, I'm just taking readings.
Taking readings? What are you taking readings for? It's going to help you if you want.
No, you can't help me.
No, they're not.
No.
Why not?
Sorry?
I'll be able to help you.
No, you can't help me.
Why's that?
Pardon?
Why's that?
Why can I help you?
Yeah, but you're standing on police property, so I'm asking, can I help you?
No, you can't help me.
Right, well, go on, stand off the property then.
Shut up, mate. I'm on your property.
This is police property, this.
Gonzo, move it. Am I on police property?
This is police property.
Where does it say that?
Well, no, it doesn't need to say it.
Of course it needs to say it.
I'm just asking you a question.
Well, stop asking me questions.
I'm not shouting at you, am I?
You're giving me directives. Where does it say that's private property in there?
Right, I'm not shouting at you, have I? Have I shouted at you?
Pardon?
Have I shouted at you?
Well, I'm shouting at you. You wanted to know my business. So, hop it. Come on.
Don't tell me to hop it.
I will tell you to hop it.
Why?
Because you're being quite rude.
I'm not being rude.
Very rude.
Very polite.
So now you're actually pushing me onto the road.
Have I put my hands on you and pushed you?
Well, you're walking towards me.
I've not walked towards you, I've walked across
Well,
it.
hop
I'm
it.
allowed to do.
Hop it.
You hop it.
Me hop it?
Yeah, don't tell me to hop
I'm
it.
hopping it.
Well, that's very good.
Will you hop it?
Well, I don't need to hop. I can hop perfectly well, thanks.
Come on, do it then.
I don't need to.
Get away from me.
I'm just asking if you're alright.
I said I'm okay.
Sure you're alright.
I'm very okay. I'm taking readings.
I'm a bit worried about you, that's all, mate.
I'm worried about you.
I'm fine.
You can't take no for an answer.
Neither can you, clearly.
What's the no? What do you tell me no?
I'm just asking if you're alright.
I said yes.
You're
And
just
you
writing stuff down. I'm just worried.
You worried?
Right.
I told you I'm okay.
If you're lost or anything.
I'm not lost.
So you left is that your bag?
That's my bag.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Knutsford Station is a dedicated law enforcement unit responsible for ensuring safety and security on the motorways in and around the area.
Right, well, like I say, I'm being polite and you're being rude.
No, I started off polite. You said, can I help you? I says, no, thank you. I was very polite.
If I come snooping round your house, would you ask me what I'm doing?
This isn't your house because you just told me you live in Wigan.
Right, but
so it's not your house, is it?
Work property.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It's paid for by the public.
By me?
But your wages are paid for by the public, out of the public purse, right?
Yeah, right,
but every taxpayer will contribute to this building.
Taxpayer rubbish again. I'm just asking you a question.
You've asked me, I've answered it, so, right.
And I just asked you what is it you're doing?
I'm taking readings.
Taking readings?
Yes.
And I asked you what you're taking readings of in case
And
I can help
exactly,
you.
if you show me your bank card,
I don't need to show you your bank card because
well, it's private to you, my friend.
I've asked you for your bank card details.
No, but you're asking me what I'm doing.
Yeah,
you don't need to know.
Because it's suspicious and weird.
What, writing on a piece of perspex?
Yeah.
It's fully transparent, sir.
Well, that's a question.
What?
I was just asking you what you're doing, if I can help you. And you started being defensive.
No.
So I'll tell you what.
I tell you what, bye-bye, sir.
I know you've got your high-vis jacket on, but just be perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
You have a great day.
3438.
The name's there if you want to write that down.
No, well, you're just a number, mate.
There you go.
Just a number.
It's wrong number because my name's on there.
Pardon? I don't need your name, you're just a number.
Okay.
Like we are, to you.
Oh, well. 3438. Sergeant Tickle.
Oh, Sergeant!
T-I-C-K-L-E, yeah, that's what they've striped me there.
Right.
T-I-C-K-L-E if you need to spell it.
No worries.
Yeah?
You fancy a tickle?
Not today, mate. Hey, have a nice day, Podge.
No tickle for Sergeant Tickles today, but a win for Auditor Reggie Photo.
What's your name?
My name?
ID on you.
My name is Nanya.
Daniel.
Nanya.
Danya.
Nanya.
Nanya.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back with the laughing auditor now at Slough Police Station, where the word help actually stands for harass, escalate, lie, and prosecute.
Hello.
Hey, are you alright?
You okay?
How you doing?
Not bad, how are you?
Not too bad.
Very good. We just had a call to say you're looking into cars at the front of the station.
Looking at the cars?
Yeah, you're looking inside the windows, actually looking in the windows.
Don't know nothing about that.
No, is it not you?
Don't know nothing about it.
No? Okay.
Okay.
Fine. I can see you're recording, are you?
Pardon?
You're recording, are you? Okay, it's just a question. Are you recording on your camera? We're recording as well?
Okay.
What are you doing here?
Pardon?
What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm standing here.
Yeah, why were you in the car park?
I was out the car park, I was in the car park, like, what difference does it make? What's the issue?
Okay, what I'll explain to you, we had a call to say, from the front counter of staff, to say that you're looking into cars at the front of the station. Actually looking into cars, so we're here to ask you why you're doing that. Simple, it's just a question.
They said I was doing that.
Sorry?
They said I was doing that.
Yes. Yeah.
From the front desk?
Yes.
Yeah.
How could they see that from the front desk?
Cameras. CCTV cameras.
Huh?
There are cameras around the station.
Is there? Alright.
Do you have any idea on you, or are you going to give us your name or details?
Pardon?
What's your name?
My name?
ID on you.
My name is Nanya.
Daniel.
Nanya.
Danya.
Nanya.
Nanya.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's your purpose of being at the police station?
Pardon?
What's your purpose for being here?
What's my purpose for being here?
Yes.
I don't think I need to have a purpose, do I?
No, I'm just asking you a question.
Yeah, I appreciate
Did
that.
you come to the station to report anything, or?
I don't know.
Fine. Okay. So you're going to be detained for a search, okay?
Okay.
The grounds for the search are that we've had the front staff say they've seen your CCTV cameras looking into vehicles, okay? And obviously you've got your face covered at the moment, which makes
What
me
powers are you
suspect you
using?
might be trying to conceal your identity from us as well.
What powers are you using?
We're using Section 1 of PACE
Okay.
of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act, okay?
What's your grounds for that search?
I've literally just explained them to you, okay?
Just reiterate it, please, if you don't mind.
Oh, I've told you.
It. Enough's been said. You've done what you've done. You've overstepped the mark. So shut up and go and do your job. Shut up and go and do your job. Just shut your mouth. Be quiet. Zip it. Wished. No need to be rude. You've just abused Section 1 of PACE to stop his search. 100% you have. And I guarantee you a civil court will find otherwise. I guarantee it.
If you want a paper copy, go to the front.
Go and get back. So you're refusing to get my stop and search slip, as is my entitlement. That's what's happening. No. I've asked you to go and get me my stop and search slip. Are you going to get me my stop and search slip? Yes or no? It doesn't matter. If you're not going to go and do it, just tell me you're not going to go and do it. Are you going to go and get it?
No.
No. There you go. So you're refusing what is my right to have my stop and search slip. I know I'm entitled to a copy, but you could provide it to me right here and now. Right?
I don't have a printer or anything on me.
Well, go and get it. Go and get it, bring it back out. Go and get it, bring it back out. Go and get it, bring it back out. If you're not, jog on, see you later, you're dismissed. Piss off, see you later. Absolute morons.
With their tails between their legs, they run back into the sanctuary of their station.
Right, with some sort of breadstick or something in it. Oh, he's back. Tail between his legs. Thought you weren't going to give me it.
I am back.
I thought you weren't going to go and get me it. It's like you're a good little boy, aren't you?
There you go.
Yeah, you're a good little boy. Yeah, you're dismissed. See you later, you sausage. Absolute fool. Look at that. Stop his search receipt. So he did go and get me it after all. I wonder why he done that. He kind of knew, I think, that was where he'd messed up.
Thankfully, the laughing auditor was laughing at the stupidity of these Muppets.
Request your
then
name
why
and
did
date
you
of
bring
birth
up
under the
Section
Terrorism
44 if it's not specific? You
It may have been the
specifically
wrong
said Section
section.
4.
Speaking of Muppets, this next copper gives Kermit a run for his money. He can walk the walk, but can he talk the talk?
Right. What's your name, sir?
Why do you want to know?
Because we've got powers in law to ask, actually, if you're videoing police cars.
Well, no, and I've got powers to say no. I can invoke the right to anonymity.
Actually, you can't. Under Section 44 of the Terrorism Act, we've got power to request your
Really?
name and date of birth.
No way. So you're not aware that treason may got rid repealed Section 44 in 2012 then?
No.
Do you think you should if you're coming out with this type of rhetoric with me?
Sorry?
Do you think you should know that?
I know I've got a power to ask for your name and your day of birth.
Hold on.
The Terrorism Act.
Let's step back to Section 44. Are you not aware that that doesn't exist anymore?
The specific section of the legislation is irrelevant. I'm aware that I've got a power to request your name
Then why
and
did
date
you
of
bring
birth
up
under the
Section
Terrorism
44 if it's not specific? You
It may have been the
specifically
wrong
said Section 4.
It may have
Which
been the
section
wrong
then?
section. Actually, it doesn't matter, to be perfectly honest. It doesn't matter. I'm aware.
I
Yeah.
don't know what it falls under.
I've got a
but I know
power in law to
Yeah.
to actually demand that you give me your name and your day of birth
Go on
under
then.
that legislation.
Demand it then.
Give me your name and your day of birth.
No, because you've
I've
just
got reasonable
committed.
grounds to suspect that you're engaged in hostile reconnaissance of police vehicles.
Really?
Yeah.
The hostile reconnaissance guidance actually says do not approach, but instead to observe and contact the local counter-terrorism unit. So props to these officers for being brave enough to come out and confront a suspected terrorist.
I'm showing solidarity, not showing anything else at all.
It's just how it could be seen, though, isn't it?
Here's a new one for you. If you want cops to attend your property, don't report a burglary. Instead, hang a Palestinian flag out of your window.
Sorry, I don't know why you've.
I don't know why you've come to my front door over a flag that I've got up there.
Just come to ask you about it.
Nothing wrong with it. Is there anything wrong with it?
It's just.
No, it's not. It's not doing. It's not doing anything at all. It's not doing anything at all.
The point of view.
Did you go to the Manchester protest last week?
Not personally, no.
Were people holding the flag up?
It's just how it could be construed that
It's not being construed. It's not being construed as anything. I remain solid. I have solidarity with the Palestinian people.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm showing solidarity, not showing anything else at all.
It's just how it could be seen, though, isn't it? That
can't be seen as any.
People could be upset by it.
Tough.
Tough. There.
I'm upset by
There's
it.
been a lot of people killed on both sides.
Yeah. I get it. But you as a police officer are not supposed to be on any political spectrum at all, right? And all I'm saying is I have the right to express my views via a flag. If anybody else is upset, I don't give a damn.
No.
You've literally got me out of bed at 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning for that. And whoever's made the complaint can go stuff themselves. Because
people walking around
let them walk around and be upset. Let them walk around and be upset. I'm upset as well with what's going on. I've cried countless tears with what's going on. But it doesn't take away from the fact I'm allowed to express my views. That's not a terrorist organisation. It's quite literally That's quite literally a flag showing solidarity to my Palestinian brothers and sisters. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. No, not wrong foot. But what I'm saying is, whoever's made the complaint needs to grow a bit of a backbone.
Right.
Needs to grow a bit of a backbone and man up a little bit. It's a flag. Yeah, we have hundreds and thousands of supporters of the Palestinian people, and I'm pretty sure whoever the other side is.
What's the reason that you put it up there?
I want to show solidarity.
Don't invade my privacy.
You got brown eyes?
Keep that distance away
I have to
from
see
me.
your eyes because you won't give me a name.
The following Met police officers like to believe that the colour of your skin defines what car you can and can't drive. They must like to speedrun lawsuits too.
Can you get me your driving licence?
Okay, so I pull up to the petrol station and you pull me over. So what's your problem?
Right. I'm not answering the same questions over and over again.
Nah, you have to say it for the camera,
you
mate.
get me
Say it
your
for the
driving
camera, bruv.
licence,
Say it for the camera, mate.
Stop being awkward.
I'm not being awkward, mate. I'm not being awkward.
You're being very
What, you ain't got nothing to do, so you're picking on someone that just rolled to the petrol station?
No.
What, because I got a wood on? Huh? Because I drive a nice car?
I've told you
What it is then? What it is, because I drive a nice car?
The Road Traffic Act.
Mate.
I'm not going to keep going over and over this.
I don't care what you're going to keep doing, mate.
Right.
Get your supervisor and then
Listen,
we'll do this.
I'm going to let you pay for your petrol and I'm going to do some checks and that.
I pay for my petrol already, mate. Get your supervisor down here, mate. I ain't got time to play games with you, bro.
Not coming with that.
Because I'm legit. Yeah, I'm driving a nice car. You think you can come here and bully me? Get your supervisor down here,
What
mate.
trying to say that he...
I don't listen. Get your supervisor down here, mate.
What would you get
I've already asked him if I'm being detained. He said no. He said he haven't told me. So get your supervisor down here, bro. Huh?
You're not being detained. You said you're being detained.
I asked him, he said no one's been detained, so I'm not answering no questions, mate. Get your supervisor down here.
What colleague said is that he's...
I don't care what he said. Get your supervisor down here. I'm not dealing with you guys.
Why do you have to be a supervisor?
Because I'm pissed off, mate.
Pissed off about what?
Yeah.
You can stop any vehicle and ask them for their
I
details.
don't care, mate. I don't get your supervisor down here, innit?
Okay, if you just give your details, we can do a check and we
I
can
don't. I don't care, mate. It doesn't like you're gonna just come here and say, "Give me your details, mate."
Okay, so you don't
What's wrong with you, bro?
So you don't want to give
Why are you looking in my car for, mate? Why are you looking in my car for? What are you looking for? I'm not. I don't play games with you guys, bro. You understand? Get your supervisor down here.
We'll just do our checks and then
Well, do your checks, mate. Get your supervisor down here. Okay? Get your supervisor down here, and then I'll answer to your supervisor. I'm not dealing with you guys. Get your supervisor down here, mate. I'm not going anywhere. Get your. I request for your supervisor. It doesn't matter, mate. It doesn't matter.
Is it your vehicle or not?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay. So
It doesn't matter, mate.
Is it stolen? Is it?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Well, do your checks. If it reported stolen,
If you tell us
then
what your
take
name is,
it,
then
innit?
we can check to see if
I
it's
don't.
right.
Get your supervisor down here.
We don't get supervisor.
Because I'm not gonna let you guys bully me.
The sheer amount of patience this man has for Tweedledee and Tweedledum right now is remarkable.
See, has he got a description of being sick? Any marks or scars?
Marks and scars?
Stay. Don't invade my.
Colours your eyes.
Don't invade my privacy.
You got brown
need to
eyes?
keep that distance away
I have
from
to see
me.
your eyes because you won't give me your name. They look like brown. Right, well, that was very long-winded, wasn't it? I can see you're on the insurance. I don't suspect you're drunk. We're going to go now. Have a lovely evening.
All right. All right, bye. And go and look for some job to do, mate. We don't pay you to just go and stop people. Go and look for rapists and stuff like that, mate.
What tax band do you want?
What tax man? I'm not gonna disclose
You're
that.
saying you pay me. What tax
Yeah,
band?
you can see. I was working today. Look,
I haven't said you're not
my
working,
cargo.
I asked you what tax
I pay a lot of tax, mate.
That officer should be embarrassed having asked a butthurt question like this. While embarrassment clearly isn't a part of today's officers' emotions, the next tyrants on today's list are officers from the Metropolitan Police at Hampton Palace, who harassed DJE Media for using his drone yet again. Let's check it out.
I'd literally gone, mate. I'm just getting some food and then
Yeah.
I saw you, so I thought pop over.
Whereabouts is your drone now?
Inside the palace, has it?
The drone is in my car.
He's
Right
flown
now.
the pad from here, he's flown it along the drive and above. I don't know whether he's landed it inside. I don't-
No, I didn't land it. I just flew over the palace, did a bit of
And are we still
nosying. And
filming? You're a YouTuber?
GoPro, yes.
You're a YouTuber.
Are you a viewer?
What's your YouTube name?
You're a copper, so
I am, yeah.
I could just going to give you information
Is
without
this
a
for
reason.
recording, is it?
Not the video, no. But
No?
It will. Does it need to be, or?
No, it doesn't. So, well, what
Basically,
did it do with you then?
I've flown over there.
Mhm.
I've had a lot of hassle off the, not these guys, but the other team.
You've been told not to fly here?
I've been told not allowed.
Yeah.
And I told them I'm allowed.
No, you're not.
So I did it.
No, you're not.
Over this because of the helicopters.
It's not a no-fly zone here.
Yeah, yes it is. Yes.
Can you show me?
You gotta look it up. It is
I
on
have.
there. Go ahead and look it up.
I did all my due diligence before I got here.
Palaces, royals, and if the staff says no,
It's not about the
there.
staff saying no, it's about the law, my friend. Come on.
It is. If they're saying
So there's the
on the
no-fly
law-
zones, like airport there. But we're
Yeah,
there, it's nothing.
But it's if you looked it up, Hampton Court Palace, no fly zone. All right. So this is what we're gonna do.
I've checked.
Okay. Okay. Well, you can say that if you've checked or not.
There's no no-fly
then that's
zone here,
fine,
my
But
friend.
we're saying that it's not, and you know we've looked it up as well.
Do you wanna-
So I don't look. It's a busy Friday night. All right. Busy Friday night. We need to be out there. We're already stripped to a few units. Okay.
Right.
Right. If we can just get your name, we'll treat this as words of advice. Just please don't do it again. The staff are here, and all the other staff.
You should be
They're
educating
not-
them,
they're
saying
not-
he's allowed to fly over.
No.
We'll
It's
speak
not
to them
allowed.
after.
We'll
See
speak
what
to
we just
them.
have to deal with you first.
But we are just dealing with you. I don't want this to
But
go
you've
long.
told me
I
it's a
don't
no-fly zone.
I don't want this to go on any longer. If we could just have your name.
But this is
then
going to
that
keep
would be words
happening.
of
If
advice.
people come here to fly drones and these guys,
And
not you, but if the team come out and say,
It's already
can't do
been-
it,
We've already had the info done from our.
can you tell me what legislation so I can check? Because I want to learn here.
No, it's. We've told you that is your learning. You're not allowed.
That's
to
not good enough, my
alright?
friend.
Yes, it is.
What kind of policing do you even call this? I'm an officer, so what I say goes. Nah, mate, you're just an idiot.
All it is, I want to make sure that you're educating them that I can fly over, and I don't think you're going to be.
Okay, well,
Like-
that's what you think. then you can go and think that.
We know what's going on.
Sorry, mate. I'm not happy with the outcome here. You guys should be educating them, and I'm not saying you haven't.
No.
But him
Yeah.
is a problem for me.
Okay, yeah. No, it's just a really grey area because obviously where you're saying it's.
Call your sergeant. Call your inspector
Yeah.
and check.
We'll speak to them in a minute, but obviously where you've said on your app, it says not enough. So I think how to go back to this, like I've said.
But an
they're
app's
just
an app.
worried
It could be any app.
Yeah, they're just worried about if, like, say that there's suddenly a call like a helicopter has to land here or something.
Yeah.
They can't relay that.
First I've heard of helipad is what you've told me.
Yeah.
First I've heard.
Yeah, they're worried that it's like a helicopter fly through sort of thing.
I've been talking to that lady, and that lady for an hour earlier. I made a video 1 hour long of conversation with them, and they never mentioned the helicopter issue.
Okay.
It was everything else, but not the helicopter.
Oh no, okay. Obviously we come here. Yeah.
You can fly small drones. Without any limit, except you do have to not fly over crowds. It will say.
Crowds. Yeah.
Does it say somewhere?
Yeah, there's.
It will say crowds applies for all drones.
Yeah.
All drones.
Yeah, no problem. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, no problem.
I always
that's
fly
fine.
legally.
Yeah, I'll relay it back because obviously where it's below, yeah, it opens it up.
It's just a baby drone, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I get that, that's fine.
It's more flexible.
Does that
It
been
says it's
made clear?
His drone is under 250 grams, which that doesn't apply to.
Good.
So.
You saw the drone, right? It was a baby.
It's the weight, and the weight only. So if
We haven't
if
got
it's
a,
below,
we haven't got
hang
a
on.
beef with you. As you
If
know,
if the
we
weight is
spoke to you for an
150,
hour before all of
if the weight
this.
is 150,
We're just
then
asking as a human
it's
being,
above.
that was all,
Then
but-
all the license, blah blah blah, and all that. If it's less than, however, that supersedes if it has a camera. All right. Anyway,
It doesn't.
I'm not. I don't. I've got.
Come on, man. I do this every day.
I've got better stuff.
You shouldn't have been called. I know they called you for a good reason.
To do. Just please.
With a good intention.
Don't do it.
But it's not a police matter, my friend.
Just go. It's not. I know it isn't.
But you're telling me not to do it. I'm allowed to do it. I am going to continue doing it. Don't tell me not to do it, man.
Okay, well, we'll be here then again.
You're wasting your time.
I am wasting my time. All right, thank you very much for
Why are
your
you
time,
being
sir.
stubborn? This officer's
Goodbye,
been
sir.
great.
Better luck next time, Officer Arrogance. At least the younger officer took something away from his training and could hear DJE out.
I can't hear you. What are you taking pictures for? I can't hear you. Don't play soft with me, fella. I'm not soft.
This is Reggie Photo. Reggie was out and about on the 12th of June 2024 at Merseyside Police Station in Liverpool, exercising his right to film in public when some incompetent officers eager to feed their egos decided to act on unwritten rules.
Sorry? I can't hear you. What are you taking pictures for? I can't hear you. What are you taking pictures for? I can't hear you. Don't play soft with me, fella. I'm not soft. Well, you're acting soft with me. You can't hear me. I'm tough. It doesn't matter how tough you are. How tough are you? I'm about being tough. I'm asking what you're taking. You said I'm being soft. You were being soft. Why? What are you taking pictures of? I can't hear you. What are you taking pictures of? I can't hear you. You can't hear me. You're just acting an idiot, aren't you? Idiot? Yes. Why? You're saying you can't hear me. So we're having a conversation now so you can hear me. I'm selective hearing, my friend. Yeah, thought you're not. I can take pictures, right? Well, depends. Safety issues, security issues. Yeah, but there's no law against it. Might not be a law, but well, Terrorism Act, for example. Oh, you're going to bring that one up, are you? Well, now you want to say there's no laws for it, yeah? So what I suggest is you do one. No, I need to get more pictures. Of what? Police cars. You're not taking pictures of police cars. I've met you before. You're not joker at Marsh Lane, aren't you? Are you calling me a joker? Yeah. What's your car number? What, are you a DC? That's what it says, isn't it? Can you read? Mate, there's no need for it. Stop taking photos. No, what? DC. That's what it says, isn't it? Can you read? Mate, there's no need for it. Stop taking photos. No, what? Go away. Don't be hostile to me. Being hostile to you? I'm taking pictures. You're taking pictures and there's possible security issues. No, it's... What? Go away. No, I won't. Right, someone's getting your uniform colleagues out. You better add, mate, because you're going tyrant with me here. What, for taking a picture? You can take pictures. You can, honestly. Anyone take some pictures over there, mate? You can take pictures. Nice little white car there.
derelict buildings, come take them.
You've took some pictures, haven't you? You've took enough.
Yeah, go on, pop.
You're gonna breach my rights here.
Breach anyone's rights.
Of course you are. You're saying I can't take pictures here. It's a public space.
What are you taking pictures of?
Because I can.
What are you taking pictures
I
of?
want to get blue lights and police cars going in and out. Because that's my hobby.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough.
Yes, but I wasn't going inside the gate. The gates were closed, right?
You can take them from there, but because you're getting close there, you're near the security elements. I think that's all we can say.
No, I was only getting out of the wind here, but when he called me, it was over there.
All right, okay. But if you stand on the corner there and you want to do it, there's
You
no
need to change your attitude, my friend.
You need to change yours, lad.
Why?
You've got a terrible attitude.
I saw you a soft lad.
A what?
A soft lad.
Am I? I'm not soft lad, no.
Of course you are.
Am I?
You must be.
That's your personal opinion, isn't it?
Eh?
It's your personal opinion.
It's changed now, though, hasn't it?
What's changed? Right,
You're calling me a soft lad, right?
That's
not.
You're near the gate. You're near the gate.
Oh, I'll go back to the pavement.
What's your first name?
Pardon?
What's your first name?
I don't like to give, you know.
Right, no worries. If you stand over there, mate, no worries.
No, I stand on the pavement here. I can take pictures. Yeah.
Okay.
But he called me over, right, to have an.
Go on then.
You just stood there.
Go on then.
So he didn't get my attention. Yes, he's not right to get.
Yeah,
No, you haven't. So how far have you got with that, right? To ask. No, where have you?
You're saying you were deaf and you can't hear, but you can hear now.
Well, it's selective, mate.
Yeah.
When you go on the way like you were going on.
Yeah. It's going off your pop.
No, I'm staying here to take pictures.
You want to stand there for us, mate, because you're blocking the road.
Yeah, I'm only here because you were talking to me.
Okay, all right,
Well, I'll stand on the pavement, right? When I can't come out, I'll take shots.
Okay.
So don't bring the terrorism
Take
up.
pictures of your car, but don't take pictures of the building.
I can do, yeah. I'm filming the whole thing now. I can film the building. It's not terrorism act with that.
Yeah. We've got to be careful, haven't we, these days?
Mate,
You don't
I've got my birthday showing, right?
Yeah.
I've been around the front, I've been around the
You won't
back,
give
I've
us
been
your
here for
name
some
either, will you?
time.
So there's that
Yeah, but
on
they
the
weren't bothered about my name.
Yeah.
There's only this tyrant here who wants my name. He'll call me soft lad and all this, like he's speaking to someone in pub.
No worries, stand there for us, pal. Go on, stand on the pavement for us, pal.
You just go away and I'll be doing my own
Stand on
thing.
the pavement, then we'll go away.
So off you trot, come on. Back to work. Yeah.
Got work to do as well.
Listen, mate. Better attitude next time with members of the public.
One, I'm not your mate, and two, mate, there's nothing wrong with that.
Skedaddle then, skedaddle.
So can you empty your pockets on me? Just so you know this, if I want to handcuff you, and if I want to use force to search you, I can.
Now with Auditor SYTB, who went to the South Yorkshire police station to get some shots of the police cars back in March of 2020, only to be met by a less than welcoming sergeant and his sidekick.
Chaps, I don't want to do this inside police station, but
you search us because we're filming.
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
what you're saying.
That is giving me grounds to suspect there's something not right here.
So if we're filmed over there or on the cars?
No, it doesn't matter.
Well, why do you film cars?
We can film anything. Anything
Okay.
in public.
And so do we. So you're right, absolutely.
That's right, yeah.
Absolutely. And have I asked you to stop filming?
No, but you're
Absolutely.
stopping me from doing what I'm meant
Because
to
you're
do.
filming the front and exits and entrances of a public building.
Exactly, public building.
Absolutely, yeah, and the security integrity of that building worries me that you are filming it.
But the grounds that you said the stop and search does not account to what it's meant to do.
Yeah, I'm quite fully aware of what stop and search is. I've been a police officer quite a long time.
You're saying to me you're stopping the search for filming? For filming a police station?
No, for numerous things attached absolutely. To that. That gives me suspicion and forms my grounds. So can you empty your pockets for me? Just so you know this, if I want to handcuff you and if I want to use force to search you, I can. I'm not going to do that, and I don't propose to do that because I want you to cooperate. Can you do that for me? Can you empty your pockets?
Can you tell me your name, badge number, then?
Absolutely, Sergeant Tony Lee. Collar number is 995.
Can I get yours,
then?
please?
631 PC Guild. Okay, can we empty your pockets, buddy? You'll get a record.
You can search.
I'm
not going to touch you.
Okay, absolutely, that's fine with me.
You can search for
so, just so you know, the areas we can search, in your jacket, your out your coat, and your gloves that you've got if you had gloves on right now. That's the limit of our search in a public domain.
Right.
If I want to take you inside, which I can do again, I can take you to a police station, I can actually... You saw what, sorry?
You're not going to do it, because you're not going to find anything.
Right, well, listen, just so you know, you don't dictate the situation now. You are detained for the purpose of this search. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not dictating what's happening now? Are we all good? Okay,
yeah, cool.
Excellent. So, we're going to search you, jacket, outer coat and gloves. Okay, do you understand that? Yeah. Excellent. It's not America, you can put your hand down, don't worry. Okay.
I'm going to shot. My own if I want to.
Okay, no problem, mate. You can make this as easy or as hard as you want, you know that, don't you? Okay? And I will complete a record which you've got access to in 3 months, okay? Anything sharp in these pockets?
No comment.
Okay.
It's got to go.
Okay, no problem.
It's not an interview, it's just a question.
I've got my right to remain silent.
No, we're not America. Wrong.
But yes, right, not to answer any questions, but yeah, you're right. But it's not TV now. Although, you told me you're making TV. You happy to do it here at roadside? Just to protect your dignity and everything that's stood here? Do you want to stand up beside the car? Everybody happy?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So we have got something a bit sharp. Okay, we'll put that over here.
Could have been his hands that. Could have been your hands that.
Could have been my hands, absolutely. I'm back there, aren't we? Thank you very much. Can you do that chat then?
Yep.
SYTB was detained for over an hour after stopping filming for not giving out his details. The officers continued to make threats to further the arrest unless he did provide those very important details. Unfortunately, their scare tactics worked this time and he did give in.
Correct, so you're now showing me 61%.
Yeah, I
Not
am.
69, 68.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. So what I'm saying is, knowing that this is not
So
tinted.
by law, you guys, whoever's driver there, he should be getting 3 points, right?
If that is the offence. Yep, and I'm saying the device is going to be low battery or defective.
Now, you'd expect police issued equipment responsible for giving out fines to be tested frequently for faults and errors, right? Well, this next civilian quickly owns this officer for using a defective device.
Hi, sir, how you doing?
I'm good, hi.
Just checking, your vehicle?
Yes,
company
it is.
vehicle?
It's my vehicle.
You got your driving licence with you?
Yes, I do.
You can jump out and join me. The tinting on the glass,
Which glass?
the windows, has it been tinted?
I bought the vehicle like that.
Okay, you just raise the glass for a second, I just need to check something. I'll do fine. Is there a tint? Yeah, there is a tint. Okay, I need to check whether the tint's okay.
One of the reasons as well that we stopped you is your. Sorry, apologies.
That's all right.
Is the audio volume of your music? It's far too loud. Okay. If I can feel it vibrating in my car.
Which law states I'm not allowed to play music on my vehicle?
It's called Section 59 of the, well, in fact, what I can do, I can give you a leaflet. I can give you a Section 59 warning if you wish. If you're using your car and it's believed to be
I wasn't even in full volume. Sorry, I do apologise. You're now taking the piss.
Okay. Well, firstly, don't swear at me.
I'm not swearing at you.
You just said that I'm taking a piss.
No, you are taking a piss out of me.
Excuse me?
No, if you want to pull me over for the tint, you're more than welcome to do so. But do not tell me how to drive my vehicle or how to play my music in my vehicle.
Okay, so what you're saying to me is that you think that I do not have the right to say that you cannot play your
you
music too
cannot.
loudly?
You cannot tell me how to play my music.
Yes, I can.
All right, show me which law states that.
Okay, wait here then, sir. I'll give you a Section 59 warning.
No,
okay?
you're more than welcome
You
to.
can also join me here, I'll test your glass.
No, can I just say something? I do not have to exit my vehicle unless I've been committed in a crime or this vehicle has been involved in any form of crime.
Which means you don't have to get out.
I don't have to get out.
Actually,
by law, I don't have to get out.
If I wanted to examine the vehicle, check your
You're more than welcome to examine the vehicle.
Yeah, and if that includes...
Officer, I'm recording this.
Fine.
No,
and
I'm
so
recording
am I
this.
recording
That's
it.
perfectly fine.
Yeah, if I wanted to examine your vehicle to confirm roadworthiness,
And I am not
that meant
I am
me
not
checking your brakes
denying
and steering, then
I am not
would
denying
qualify you to get
I
out
am
of the
not
vehicle.
I am not denying you to do so.
Look, if I wanted to check the steering, brakes, suspension, that kind of thing.
well-
Anyway, you got your driving license with you, yes?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I was going to raise your glass for me if you can. On this side of the glass, and I'll check the door.
Is that all right?
All the way up.
It's open.
Okay, if you want to, it's easier if you pop out here. Can you see there's a mark in there, AS2?
Yeah.
You won't be able to read it.
Yeah.
There's a mark that says AS2 that basically says that your glass is pre-tinted by the glass manufacturer who made the glass for Rolls-Royce, and at the point it came in the factory, it was legal.
Okay, like I said to you,
That
officer.
I appreciate. You're driving the vehicle now. I'm
Yeah.
pointing at you, so I know this glass is pre-tinted. I'm now going to use a test on it as a laser to fire a beam of light to see what if it's committing an offence.
Sure.
Okay. So this is a laser, pure white light source, and it should read as it's staying there 100% to show the device is working correctly.
Sure.
You say you bought the vehicle in this condition.
Correct.
How long ago did you buy it, and was it bought through a main dealer?
I bought it in February. It was from HR Owen.
So that's 23. 28. 28.
Sir, can I see your driving licence, please? Thank you.
checked
so that was
earlier.
65.
Hold on a second.
That's alright.
Yeah, no, don't mind.
Fine.
There's a reference glass, which is actually what's called calibrated glass.
Oh, so
it
now,
may
now,
mean...
now you're changing your tools, yeah?
No, I'm not changing my tools.
Okay.
I'm showing you
Officer.
that... Sir, listen. I'm showing you that there's a reference glass that comes with it. Outside that margin of error, either the device is defective or the batteries are failed. Because then when you get electronics, you get issues over the circuitry. So that's showing 59, which is within 1% of the glass. So that is within a 1% tolerance.
Can you try this one again? Yeah. 67, it's below 70, which is by law.
Yep.
This is illegal to drive. 61 there. And we've got 61 again. So by law, you are driving in a vehicle which is not supposed to be on public use.
I can tell. I can tell there's no tinted glass on this.
But regardless, by law, you said this is an S2 something, right?
Yep.
So this vehicle was tinted to be above 70%, am I correct?
That's correct.
Correct. So you're now showing me 61%.
Yeah, I
Not
am.
69, 68.
And my, yeah, I'm happy with that. So what I'm saying is, this, knowing that this is not tinted.
So by law, you guys, whoever's driver there, he should be getting 3 points, right?
If that is the offence.
Correct.
And
which
I'm
is the
checking.
offence?
There is no tint on this glass.
That's fine, but by law, it should be above 70%,
Well, I'm-
regardless of tint or no tint.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yep, and I'm
Okay,
saying
that's
the
fine.
device is going to be low battery or defective.
Okay, but you've just tested it on a sample
I have.
piece of glass and it was
I've-
perfectly fine.
And that's
It's a
why I will send it
59%.
back to the manufacturer.
Okay, so-
because I know this glass doesn't have a film
Alright,
on
so
it,
well, like I said,
whereas
I've got
your
this
glass
recorded. I will
does.
use
Yeah,
it
I've got.
against you
Well,
guys
I'm
as
using.
well.
I've got it recorded as well, sir.
I'm
I
happy
don't have an
you
issue
guys
with
do,
that.
and this is the best part of life, you know, because we both have now evidence, and because we have evidence, you really can't say much to me because I've just caught you in action. This vehicle here with registration plate YK68RMU is being driven illegally, and it is by law not allowed to have the tints or whatever tints this
No,
has.
This has no tints.
No, it's manufactured tints. Am I
Yeah,
correct?
yours has got
Does it
manufactured
have
tints
does
plus
it
a
have
plastic
manufactured
film.
tints?
No,
This vehicle doesn't have manufactured
yours
tints.
has got an additional tinted
I am
film
not
on
denying
it.
that, officer. I told you
Mine
I bought a
doesn't.
vehicle like that. Did I deny that for one
No,
moment?
and as I pointed out,
Correct. So your machine is telling you that this vehicle should not be driven, right?
which means I'm going to take this machine out of service.
All right. So when you've taken that out of service, you are more than welcome to come to my house and check my vehicle. Are we happy with that?
Well, actually, no, because you've got a film on your vehicle.
No, it doesn't matter, officer. This is wrong.
Yeah, it's
This
not,
this
officer.
device is not working. You've got
No,
a tool
and
to
if I
check
don't
my
have a device,
officer.
I can
Let's just-
still
no,
deal
no.
with your vehicle for the fact you've got a tinted film on it.
Okay, but you've got a device that proves nothing. It's
No,
a faulty. You've just told me it's a faulty device. You're using a
I've
faulty
said-
device on my vehicle for what purpose? To prove me wrong.
No, I can point out to you if this was below 30% or
We're
more.
not really going to get anywhere.
No.
And I've just told you, like, this is a faulty device.
Yeah.
So you
And
either...
I'm not required to use this device. This device sorts out any arguments. If your vehicle has got a film on it,
But how do you know this film is not just a normal standard film and a
because
plain
it's
one?
not allowed to have film on it.
Well, I could be doing it for protection. I'm driving a Rolls Royce. I could be doing it for protection. Someone
What
could come and
protection?
smash the window.
Then your vehicle is not allowed to be used in the UK if it's got a film on it.
By which law? Can you please show me this
What
law,
the,
please? Because every other vehicle has tints.
Well, what I do, I'm happy this is defective, so I'm not going to rely on the readings
That's
for this.
fine, I'm happy with that as well.
So you're not going to be reported for the dangerous condition of 3 points.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Police station. Do you not know what an audit is? It's like when you film the comings and goings of a police station.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that, mate. Let's give me some ID.
What? What did you say?
Unless you've got ID, you can't be filming the comings and goings from a police
Yes, I
station.
can, mate.
You
I'm
need
an
to
independent journalist. Why have you told me to f off?
Show me some ID.
I don't need to
Where's
show you
your
ID, mate.
for
I'm
journalism?
working. I don't need an ID for journalism. Why are you telling me to f Are you feeling alright?
The officer has no remorse, and guess what? The auditor is in no mood to let the disrespect slide either. To make things worse, the officer decided to bully the poor guy for no reason while being filmed the whole time.
We are detaining you.
For what?
But you have to
Yo, what the f? Yo, chill. What's this all about?
Hey, what's this all about, bro? Relax.
What's this about? I won't relax. What do you mean relax?
Relax.
What's this all about?
Relax, trust me.
Why?
Relax.
What have I done to you?
Relax
What?
your
My God.
Oh my god, seriously. 725 yeah? Is it body worn on? What have I done? It's not a crime to come from public. What did I not? I'm sorry. You haven't even told me why you're detaining me. And why do you need me as well? Mate, how are you needing me, bro? What is wrong with you, man?
Now the officer wants to talk after assaulting a guy who was minding his own business. Hilarious how suddenly he's interested in listening and knowing what an audit is after abusing his authority.
I told you what an audit is, I was literally explaining it and then you've come off and told me to f*** off and this and that. So if I had an ID, what, that just means I'm not a terrorist? So that means I'm a terrorist, is it? So you're saying section 1 of PACE, and you're saying section 43 terrorist, like slam dunk win in court. Slam dunk win. Slam dunk win. Alright, get on with it. What have you got on your top? Nothing, mate. I've got lip balm, car keys, and that's it. Maybe a few snotty tissues, and that's it.
So what's this audit for then?
Big man, you just need me in the back.
So what's this audit for?
I'm gonna answer questions.
What's this audit for?
You think I'm gonna answer questions?
Because you're full of rubbish. You can't film the coming to go from a police station without a reasonable excuse. Well, you can't.
Given me a chance to explain, I would have explained it. It's not illegal. No, it's not. This is a public pavement, lad. It's a public pavement, mate. Inside where? It's not a film to film. It's not a crime to film. Well, then arrest me then. Arrest me then.
That's why you've been detained.
Yeah, detained. You said it's a crime. You feel suspect someone of doing a crime.
But was this the officer's first time acting like this? The auditor reveals his keen observations in a video uploaded later, which answers that question.
So I'd like you to meet PC Lewis Kent 4246. Mr. Kent is fond of using 4-letter words when addressing members of the public that are engaging in lawful activity that he doesn't necessarily agree with. He doesn't rely on legislation or the law to determine if somebody is right or wrong, because after all, that would mean actually having to know the law, and God forbid a serving police officer of 6 years should have to know that. So when Lewis's public order swearing strategy doesn't work, he's got no problems resorting to excessive force to make sure his point is heard. Kneeing members of the public in the back once they are already subdued was one of the strategies in Lewis's excessive force arsenal. All whilst this was going on, I noticed that he actually had bruises on his knuckles, so reassuring me that Lewis was in fact no stranger to violence, and such measures were probably commonplace for him. You know, if you were ever in doubt or needed reminding, this video clearly demonstrates that Thames Valley Police do in fact employ criminals themselves.
As we mentioned earlier, the auditor doesn't seem to be in a forgiving mood, so he makes his future intentions clear as well. Despite the severe mistreatment, he made sure to highlight the few moments of kindness he witnessed with the cops as well.
I will of course still be suing him for the misuse of section 47 of the Terrorism Act. That being said, there were times in which he did actually show me a bit of respect and asked me if I was okay, so on that basis alone, although to a limited extent he did uphold somewhat of a duty of care as a police officer, so for that reason alone I'm going to spare him the embarrassment of having his face and name on YouTube. Believe it or not, I'm not a police hater and treat everyone on an individual basis.
He also mentions the cops' reaction once they found out their not so kind deeds are going to be viewed by thousands of people on the internet.
I made him aware that thousands of people watch my videos and that he was foolish for not deleting my footage when he had the chance. He tried to claim that he didn't care and that he looked good on camera and tried to brush it off, all whilst his face told a completely different story. It was at this particular moment he'd in fact realised that he'd messed up massively. I know you were hurting, buddy. You were right to be nervous. It's okay, mate.
The auditor also describes the horrifying and sad aftermath he had to experience right after being the victim of the police officer's tyranny.
In Aylesbury, I was booked into Aylesbury Police Station where both officers convinced the duty sergeant that I'd been extremely difficult throughout the arrest and that they couldn't be sure of whether or not I was concealing a weapon. Can you believe that? The sergeant bought this story and proceeded to authorise a strip search of myself. I was then taken into a room and strip searched. Nothing was found. I later provided my details to the sergeant on the basis that I would otherwise be charged for the section 50. I was then taken into a cell, and after 2 or 3 hours a charging decision was made. The section 50 was dropped, but I was to be charged with obstructing police. The sergeant offered me a conditional caution on the basis that I wrote a written apology. I agreed and wrote the written apology for resisting. A lot of people are going to get onto me for this and hate me for agreeing to this, but you've got to understand I live 40 miles away from Aylesbury, and had I been charged, would have had to travel all that way for my day in court.
Call the police for what? Mate, you're not ringing the police, are you? You're joking? Show me.
Hello, we have a trespasser on site. He's on private property. We are Loomis Stagnum.
Sir, this is not private property. Yeah.
It's private property.
Sir, this is
Got a
private
gate which
property.
is closed off to the public.
Okay, sir. So this is private. If you say this is private property,
I'm saying private property.
okay. So at this moment in time, I'm trespassing.
Yes.
Is that correct?
I believe so, yes.
Yes. So is it also correct that trespassing is a civil matter?
Regardless of a civil matter,
no, sir.
you've been asked by
Sir.
security to leave the
Sir.
area.
Our next auditor was unfairly threatened despite clarifying multiple times that trespassing is a civil matter and not a criminal offence.
Yo. Yo, you can't be doing that, you know. Listen to this one. I just did.
No, but you can't be doing that.
I'll do it again. Look, watch this.
I'm a vehicle, mate.
Watch this. Watch this. I'll take a picture again. There you go.
He's been there for at least 10-15 minutes.
There you go, sir.
He's been asked to leave multiple times, even by security, the front security.
Once he saw that the auditor wasn't affected by his empty threats, he exaggerated the situation and told the police he was aggressive. However, we still haven't seen any aggression from his side. But wait, that's not all. Moments later, we see a police car stopping. However, after an extremely interesting turn of events, they're the ones who end up getting schooled.
Hello, mate.
You alright? You alright?
Yeah, not too bad, good.
Good.
What's going on, mate? How comes you're here? You're aware this is private property?
Are you aware it's not?
It's private property, my friend.
Are you aware it's not?
There's security at the front and it's private property.
So I'm going to ask you a question again, yeah? And I just want a straight answer, not... Are you aware it's not?
I've been informed by security that it's private property.
Okay.
And it's closed off to the rest
So
of the
as a
public.
police officer, I think you need to go and investigate first of all whether it is private property, and then we can come back to this
I
conversation.
have spoken to the security guard who informed me it's private property.
Okay.
Can you please leave the private property?
Sir, this is not private property. Yeah?
It's private property.
Sir, this is
Got a
private
gate which
property.
is closed off to the public.
Okay, sir. So this is private. If you say this is private property,
I'm saying private property.
okay. So at this moment in time, I'm trespassing.
Yes.
Is that correct?
I believe so, yes.
Yes. So is it also correct that trespassing is a civil matter?
Regardless of a civil matter,
no, sir.
you've been asked by
Sir.
security to leave the
Sir.
area.
Sir?
They don't want you
Sir.
filming here.
Sir?
So we're asking nicely
Sir.
if you can leave.
Sir? Yeah? You need to listen. Yeah?
I'm listening to you.
Can you identify yourself, please?
PC 201331 Echo Alpha.
And yourself?
PC 1843 Echo.
Okay. Are either one of you recording me at the moment?
We are recording, yes.
Okay.
We're where you're recording us as well.
So why didn't you inform me that you was recording me when you first approached me?
Because we don't have to. Sir.
You don't have to.
Everything we go to, we're recording.
Okay.
When everything police
So it doesn't state in your policy that you have to tell a member of the public that you are recording them?
Whenever we attend a call,
Sir,
we're always recording.
just-
As you can see,
sir,
this as well.
I didn't ask you this. I just
Very
asked you a
visually
question
recorded.
about your policies.
And I'm asking you, sir.
I know your policy.
Here's my camera.
I know your policy, and I also know, yeah, that in your policy, and if you want me to get it up on my phone, I can show you, because in your policy it states you should tell a member of the public that you are filming them at the earliest opportunity. Now, the earliest opportunity for you was when you both stepped out of the vehicle, because I'm not in no violence, I'm not no aggressive, I'm not committing no crimes, yeah? No criminal matters has happened here. So, I suggest the car, around, and go.
We're not going anywhere, sir.
Neither am I. This is,
You're on private property, sir.
Sir.
And they're asking you to leave.
sir, I'll ask you again one simple question. Is trespassing a criminal matter?
It's a matter where the security
Sir,
want you to leave the
sir,
area. and
you're
they
not
can use
answering the
reason-
question.
They can use their powers legally to
Sir,
remove you from
well,
the
they
area.
can. Go and get him to use his powers then.
They've asked us to come down the
They,
stairs.
and you can't. You're not allowed to. This is a civil matter. Yeah, I can prove to you that this is not private property.
Okay, please.
Come here, I'll show you. Yeah. See this path? You see that path? Go walk down that path. Tell me if there's any barriers on that path.
Sir, I believe
No.
no, listen to me.
You're not
There is
answering
a
the
sign-
question. You
Sir,
talk nonsense,
there is a sign
buddy.
over there.
No, I'm not listening to him, buddy. Yeah.
You want to show you something?
Yeah, and I've showed you, but you're not prepared to listen. You're not prepared to listen.
What is so interesting here that you want to be recording anyway?
What do you think?
I don't know. What is it?
What do you reckon?
You're the one recording, so I'm asking.
Yeah, I just told you. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Yeah, you don't know, so. There we go, guys.
What is so interesting that you want to be here recording, sir?
What is so interesting that you come down here to a civil matter
We've been called.
on blue lights?
We've been called. I'm not the one who raised the call, sir.
Yeah. Come on, buddy.
Don't see what's so interesting about doing that, but if that's what you want to do.
Well, I don't see what's so interesting about trying to harass people, yeah, for civil matters. But you're doing it.
Can I help you or something? You're just staring me out now.
You're in my way.
I've asked you a question.
I'm looking through you, geez. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking over there. Yeah? You see the salt at the back there? That's what I'm looking at, yeah? But can you leave me alone now anyway, please, yeah?
Despite the auditor clarifying multiple times that trespassing is a civil matter and not a criminal offence, none of them seem to be prepared to back off.
There's a sign right at the front of the industrial estate
Yeah.
that says private land.
Yeah.
So obviously it's private land.
Okay.
So the security guard has asked you to leave.
Yeah.
Can you
Is it still classed as trespassing?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a civil matter? It's not a criminal
Yes,
matter?
but the security
Hold on,
guard
sir.
has asked you to
No,
leave
there's no
and
but
you're-
buts. Yeah.
No, there
this has public access. Yeah. You can walk straight in. There's so many buildings in here.
Right.
Yeah. Anybody can come in here.
Right.
Anybody's allowed here. So
At the end of the day, it's private land. The security guard has asked you
Mate,
to leave, which he
everything
has,
is private
he has,
land.
He has a right to
yeah.
do.
So he can ask me to leave and I can refuse to leave.
Right.
And unless I aggravate matters, for it to become aggravated trespass, yeah, then it becomes criminal. Only becomes criminal at that moment in time. It's not going to become criminal, yeah, because I'm not going to aggravate matters.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just
He can come, if he wants to come and forcibly remove me, he can come and do that, yeah? But before he does that, he needs to show me certain information.
right.
Yeah.
So just so you're aware.
Yeah.
Obviously, when I was out the front.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
private land.
Yeah.
Parking restrictions, yeah? This is for parking, sir. This is not for public, yeah?
But it's...
no, but sir, you can't...
Okay.
Listen, you can take things out of context as much as you want, yeah? But you've got to look by law, yeah? And the law at the moment is not being broken.
The auditor makes it clear that he's not the one who needs to be educated. In fact, it's the other way around.
See?
Can I ask your name, sir?
You can ask, yeah.
Go on, I asked.
Pardon?
I asked. Can I
Oh, you was asked? So you was one of them sort of questions, yes?
Sorry.
Yeah? Do I have to give you my name?
At the moment, no.
There you go. Not under any moment I'm going to have to give you my name. Yeah? You need to educate these ones, sir. Yeah, it's not me that you need. I know, but I've got no problem with you. Yeah, but it's these ones that you need to be educating. Yeah, because we can film anything we can see. Yeah. You do realise another thing, yeah, Mr. Potts, yeah?
Yeah.
Mr. Potts. You know, if this security guard touches me,
right,
it's actually assault.
Okay.
You do know that, yeah? So if this security guard comes and puts his hands
right
onto me, I will be expecting you to arrest him for assault. Okay? Yeah? Especially if he turns up here without the relevant qualifications, yeah? Is it? Do you want to show me that? Can you show me that? No? No, I didn't think you would, to be honest.
Maybe we can be a bit better with the signs potentially to make it clearer to you. But
well, he's just turned around and said it says private, but it doesn't say private at all.
Our next auditor catches the police lying on camera and makes sure that everyone sees this side of the law enforcement authority. It all starts with the police station where a police officer tries to intimidate him into leaving.
You alright? Yeah. No, I'm okay. No. Is it a police station?
It's a police station, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, fair enough. Just let you know.
Is it a police station? I didn't know.
Yeah, so there are some private accommodation towards the back, so sometimes it's used as a cut through to get to that.
So there is accommodation, yeah?
It's like a private business / accommodation. So
Well, you told me it wasn't.
Well, it's private. It's definitely private.
Yeah, but it's got residents on the front of it, it says. Yeah, but the residents as well then, yeah?
Yeah, a bit of both.
Okay. And this side over here, this fire exit door?
Fire exit to the nursery.
For the nursery, so they've got right away through here as well?
Yeah, well, yeah, they do.
Yeah. So any member of the public has got right away then?
No.
Well, is it? Do you want to show me that? Can you show me that? No? No, I didn't think you would, to be honest.
Maybe we could be a bit better with the signs, potentially to make it clearer to you. But
Well, he's just turned around and said it says private, but it doesn't say private at all. Well, doesn't matter what you're concerned, does it? Yeah? It's not. Because public can go into there for a start, so I can walk through here, and I'm allowed to go to there if I want to. Yeah, if I feel I want to. You have a fire exit that comes through here, out into this car park. So I don't believe it is private.
I've got a similar situation where I live.
The auditor knows better than to believe what they say and is well aware of his rights. After being caught, instead of accepting it like a decent person, the officer started justifying it with a random story about his neighbourhood.
We've got like a walkthrough for the residents. If there was a fire, they can cut through my back
Yeah.
garden. But I don't mean anyone.
If it doesn't cut through your back garden, you'll have a fence at the back.
No, they can cut through.
I know.
It's open. But the only thing is, it's not open to everyone. It's just open to select people. So select.
It doesn't work like that though, does it?
Since the auditor was unfazed by the whole interaction, the cop tried to intimidate him by mentioning that he was being recorded on his body camera, but looks like he came prepared.
So if you're next door neighbours...
I'll let you know,
Okay. So I'm going to start recording as well then, yeah?
You can do. There's no
So I'll record now then as well, yeah, for my own. Okay, thank you.
Seeing his tactics fail, the officer decided to go back to lying to the auditor.
Enough about that.
Yeah,
So
anyway.
I'll just let you know it is private. If there's anything we can help you with, though, we can happily direct you to some more information.
No,
if you
no,
wanna
I'm
go.
fine, thank you.
Yeah.
But I'd like for you to show me where it says private. Because I'm not just going to take your word.
Where it says private. Have you seen a sign that says private?
No.
Okay. All right then. So
So
it is,
I think, to be honest,
yeah.
I don't think it is private, to be fair. You know, I'm happy to walk to there with you and show you the sign if you would like to. Yeah, if you want to see the sign.
I've just come here to check to see if there's anything that we can
No,
do.
no,
for
I'm
you
fine
to make
anyway.
your
No, I'm fine.
experience a bit better. If
No,
you
no.
do need to go and speak to the police, then if you want to go and speak to the open police station, Bethnal Green is going to be your closest.
No, I don't
Unless
need to
there's
speak
anything
to
I
them.
can do for you.
No, I don't need to speak to the
Is
police.
that right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
All right then, no worries.
You have a good day, yeah?
Yeah, you too.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very
Thank you, mate. You shouldn't lie, by the way. You should tell the truth.
That's my understanding.
No, but you said there's a sign there that says that.
Well, it says private property.
It doesn't.
It says private parking.
Yeah, private parking, it says, yeah?
In the end, despite being right, the auditor made sure to advise everyone to not push their boundaries and to be careful around the police because everyone isn't lucky enough to prove their point without bearing any consequences.
It was about private property. And he said, he's giving good advice actually. If you are on private property and they do ask you to leave, you're better off going before you get done for aggravated trespassing, which is actually a criminal matter. But I don't think they can do that here, to be honest. I may be wrong. I'm not going to be right every time. But I'm going to be right some of the time. And that may be enough.
Have you got any identification on you at all, please?
I'm just wondering what you're doing. Do I need identification?
Yes.
Oh.
You need to provide me with some identification, just so we...
Under what section? Under what section of the law?
Section 1.
Section 1?
Yeah, Section 1, Police Criminal Evidence Act.
I don't think so. Really?
Yeah.
Section 1, so what's your ground?
Our next case also revolves around petty intimidation to make an auditor leave public property.
You need to tell us who you are.
I need to tell you who I am.
If you don't, we're calling the police.
For what? What do you mean the police? Don't call the police. What
We do because of the circumstances of the site. We have a situation where it's sensitive what we do on site. And
right.
therefore-
Sterilisation company, yeah?
Yeah.
That's sensitive, is it?
Yes. Yeah.
Get away.
Well, you might not think so, but it is. So it's up to you. So we're going to phone the police.
Right.
It's as straightforward as that.
What are you going to say to the police?
Suspicious activity.
Suspicious activity? What, somebody filming? Man coming in a public area filming?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, that's...
You might not agree with it, but that's it.
Yeah.
That's the situation.
Well, I mean, it's your right. You have a right to do that. Yeah.
So that's
yeah,
fine.
Yeah, you've
So
every right
it's the
to do
same.
that, but...
Yeah.
But what
I'm not
about...
going to get into a civil liberties discussion with you. The situation is, it's a sensitive area. The police tell us to treat it in this way, so that's exactly what we're going to do.
I can call for armed response if you want.
Go on, yeah, please, yeah, do that. Go be an idiot, man, come on. Armed response, do you think you're that important? Do you think you're that important?
Can I just...
I don't think you are. Do it, get armed response down here, let's see how important you are, mate. You're not that important.
You don't know what we do. You've been an idiot. We're going to get the police.
Don't call me an idiot. You're being an idiot.
Who's going to tell them that a sterilisation place isn't important enough for the armed forces to come to? To their disappointment, the auditor came prepared and read online regarding places that have flight restrictions. And guess what? This one doesn't.
We're not messing about here.
Right. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see you calling him out for a man with a camera, because that's going to be so funny.
That's fine.
That's so funny. Go for it. I'll be carry on videoing. Yeah. Cool. Brilliant. Wait for this.
You just walk or you're in a vehicle, because then we just get your registration number. Yeah.
Push bike, mate.
Sorry?
Push bike.
Alright, okay.
So you get the registration with push bike?
Yeah, there's all the CCTV from the vehicle.
Yeah.
Customers round here on the building.
What's wrong with you? I'm just a man with a camera making a video on your company. It could have been positive, you know?
But with respect,
Okay.
you don't appreciate what some companies do.
I just buzzed and let you know that I'm here doing it, didn't I? I buzzed and told you what I'm doing.
Did somebody ask you not to do it?
No. I just told you the girl on the thing.
Okay, well I'm asking you not to do it then,
Right.
okay? Because if you do it, that's what we're going to do. Because that's what they tell us to do.
Right.
So we're not making a judgment.
Oh no, it's fair enough. If that's your policies, that's fine. Yeah. I have no problem with that. That's fine. If it makes you feel better, but.
It's the police's policy, it's not my policy.
Oh right.
But it's everyone's policy to be vlogged.
Yeah.
But,
No, it's fine. But I'm just a vlogger. I'm here to make a video on your company. Just make sure you tell them that, and I'll be flying a drone over. Make sure you tell them that.
No,
and
that is definitely a no-go.
Nah, I get where it is. There's no flight restrictions in this area, is there? I've checked. So.
It's,
I go on the CA website, you see, and I check on there. There's no flight restrictions, so I'm perfectly within.
There isn't, but
right.
basically.
And of course, here comes the police. Luckily, the man came prepared.
The problem is you can see how the staff are a bit worried.
Right, but do I look like I'm an intruder, or do I look like a blogger? Do I have cameras?
You've got your face covered, obviously you've got a drone flying overhead.
Yep. But I could have done that hidden in the bushes somewhere. They wouldn't see me. If I was I'm not doing hostile reconnaissance, am I? This is not hostile reconnaissance. I'm more there rather than covert.
As you can appreciate,
I even wasn't letting them know what I was doing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, as you can appreciate, the staff don't want any person with drones or.
But that don't trump my rights, does it?
Oh no, listen,
So,
I know what your rights are.
Yeah, so there you are.
Do you know what I mean? So,
but that's them. If they've got feelings, you're not the feelings police. So why are you policing
no,
it? Why didn't you say at the end of the phone, he's entitled to do that, mate? Just leave him alone. Why have you come out?
Well, just to see what's going on.
Right.
Yeah, to make sure
It's a waste of police time, isn't it?
It's not, because it's our area. We work with all the companies around.
How much hostile reconnaissance have you heard of where they go buzz and let you know what they're doing and even chat to the employees? You know?
No, I appreciate that.
He's hostile to me. He's called me an idiot twice. He's been hostile to me.
Since he has nothing on him, the officer eventually asks him for identification, and let's just say things don't go the way he wanted them to.
Have you got any identification on you at all, please?
I just want to know what you're doing. Do I need identification?
Yes.
Oh.
You need to provide me with some identification, just so that you
Under what section? Under what section of the law?
Section 1.
Section 1?
Yeah, Section 1, Police Criminal Evidence Act.
I don't think so. Really?
Yeah.
Section 1, so what's your ground?
Because obviously you've got a bad club, you won't identify yourself, and obviously you're flying over sensitive.
So I'm a man with a camera, flying to you demanding ID. Do you really want to go down that route?
Yeah.
Because I will do a civil claim against this. Are you sure?
What do you mean do a civil claim?
Because you're misusing, you're abusing Section 1 of this. Yes, absolutely. I'm a man with a camera, I've committed no crime. You have no suspicion that I'm a criminal, yet you are demanding my details.
I don't know that, do I?
There's no suspicion.
Wait 2 seconds.
Okay guys, so he's pushing for my details. He's abusing Section 1 apace. So we're going to get to the point where under the threat of arrest, then I will have to give him my details, but that will be an abuse and there'll definitely be a civil claim against this. So I've committed no crime. He said I'm flying a drone over a sensitive site. Now he must be talking about me. He's actually made his own privacy there, look, that's interesting. Usually they just stand here, don't they? So, we'll just wait, shall I? Now he might be looking at the drone laws now, whether he can get my details.
The staff inside, mate, it's okay.
Okay. Is that the end of it, yeah? We're finished.
Yeah, not a minute, mate. No,
Am I detained? Am I detained? Okay. Just so I know, just so I know. I'll wait for you, but just so I know. Right, now, he's going to go see the staff inside now, whether he's come away from trying to get my details, but I think what he's going to do is going to probably ask him if I've been, I don't know, offensive or something like that. But then I've got the video to back that up, and
And would you look at that? It's almost as if the auditor wasn't messing around with the law and was being a law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Good day.
And you. Thank you. Excellent. So just inform them that there is nothing they can do, and I am within my rights to fly my drone over their business. We'll just let him go before we continue with the drone. Excellent. Right, we'll class that as a drive off. He's going to go up there and turn round, but rather than waste any more time, let him just go do that. But there you go, the drive of shame. Right, so let's crack on and continue on with the drone.
Right, you need to tell me that and identify yourself, please.
I'm PC Golding from Bishopsgate Police Station.
Right, what's your number?
452 CP.
Right, thank you. Your colleague?
My colleague? Which one?
The one that just took my licence.
208 CP.
And what's his name?
Pardon?
What's his name?
PC Jones.
Alright.
Do you think it's acceptable to use that language?
Do you think it's acceptable to drive down the wrong way of the road without your lights on?
Yes, we do.
Did you have your lights on?
Don't have to have
No, you do have. You're not exempt from the law. 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 You're the police. You uphold the law, but you're not exempt from the law. You can't do whatever you want whenever you feel like it. But what police and purpose were you driving down the wrong way down the road? What was the police purpose? You were driving the wrong way down the road. Did you have your lights on? You do need to have your lights on.
Okay, sir, do you want to step out the vehicle?
No, I'm not stepping out of the vehicle. You've got no need to take me out of the vehicle. I've given you my licence. I'm not being aggressive. I will comply with any other order. You do not need me to step outside the vehicle. You try to pull me over for a public order offence, which you cannot be the complainant of. Simple as that. No, you cannot. You're not a member of the public. You're under police jurisdiction. You cannot be the complainant. If you've got a member of the public under the public order, then therefore you can pull me over.
And case in court that police officer can be a victim of the public order.
Out with your duties.
Pardon?
Out with your duties. You're working just now. So do what you need to do, yeah, and we'll go about our way.
The officer had no idea he was messing with someone who knew the law better than he did, as he made a complete fool of himself in the process.
Do you have an issue with police, sir?
Yeah, I do.
What's your issue with police?
I don't like you.
Why?
Because I don't like you. What?
Can I ask why you don't
because
like
you do things like that. If I'd done that, you'd have pulled me over for it as well.
But can I ask you something, though?
What?
If that was your dad that we were looking for, I don't know you, so before I offend you or anything, if that was your dad or a family member who we were looking for, would you want us to have done what we just did?
No.
You wouldn't?
No, because you could have injured a pedestrian, you could have killed a cyclist, you could have hit another car. So no. You should have had your lights on. 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 Simple as that. Well, you should have done. You're driving down the wrong side of a busy road. You should have had your lights on.
No, sir.
Yeah, you should have. You should have. No, sir, about it.
If you have an of driving, sir, then you feel free to make a complaint. But you cannot use that language.
What language?
It's completely unacceptable.
What language?
You called my colleague a prick.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
I think you've misunderstood what I've said because of the Scottish accent. I think you're racially stereotyping me now. You're racially stereotyping me. Yeah, 100%. Can you?
Yes, I think that you were very angry. The fact that we delayed you by by
I don't care, mate. I've got all day. I'm not bothered.
And you've taken offence.
I'll sit here all day. I don't care. What's your name? What's your name and number? Identify yourself. Where are you based?
These corrupt cops learned they weren't above the law and were eventually forced to let him go.
City of London Police, yeah?
City of London,
Last time you lads pulled me over, I had you for 2 hours.
Pardon?
And do you know what happened? You've done the walk of shame. It was funny. I had you for 2 hours in the city, you pulled me over.
Okay.
Because you was bored. Nothing better to do with your time.
No, so as I said to you, the reason why we pulled you over was because of what you said. Sorry?
What's your name? Identify yourself.
My name?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's TBS Nolan.
TBS Nolan, what's your number?
You've got my details obviously on here, mate.
What's that? I can't read.
You understand obviously, I think it's been explained to you obviously the reason why we've done the stop.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, because you were driving down the wrong way of a road.
Sorry?
You were driving down the wrong way of a busy road, down the wrong direction. on the other side of the road without your lights on.
Well, we'll beg to differ.
And a member of the public has challenged you on it, and you don't like being challenged by members of the public, so you've got to come down here and try and flex.
Okay. So you're being stopped at the moment, obviously, given the fact, obviously, the verbal abuse that you shouted at.
What
the
verbal
vehicle.
abuse?
Okay, and obviously under 163 Road Traffic Act.
Well, hold on a minute. 163 Road Traffic Act. What did you pull me over for? Public order effect. Public order.
I said to you, yes. I said to you, we require you to stop under 163 Road Traffic Act.
Right, and I stopped. Yeah.
Stop any vehicle
Right,
on the road.
right, that's fine. I've stopped. I've given you my licence.
The reason why we've asked you, we've instructed you to pull over under
Yeah.
the Road Traffic Act was because of the offence that you committed.
Stop the public order effect
Correct, yes.
offence. Right. Who made that complaint?
Sorry?
Who made the
Well,
complaint?
it's been witnessed by others.
Right. You just can't make public order offence complaints.
Yeah, no issues. So, there's your
Don't take
licence.
advice. Jog on. See you later.
Well, that escalated quickly. Hopefully these cops learned their lesson.
Walk this way.
Don't touch me, I'm not done, I'm going to...
Walk this way now. Move.
What is the matter with you,
Walk
man?
this way. What are you doing?
What a joker, man.
Next up is auditing Britain, who was peacefully exercising his right to film when a flustered West Yorkshire police officer decided to make a mockery out of himself.
Try not to fall.
Hello, you right?
Yeah.
What are you doing looking through people's cars?
Huh?
What are you doing looking through people's cars?
Just looking, my friend.
Right, well you either leave,
Or,
and I will speak to you, potentially lock you up.
go then.
Alright.
What are you going to do?
People's cars, potentially coming out to come and steal.
What are you threatening me for?
What are you doing looking through people's cars?
Oh, look at you, Mr. Rumbo.
Can we help you?
Oh, did I ask for help?
Yeah, you're coming around looking through people's cars.
So what's wrong with that?
Well, I'm going to come potentially search you if you're potentially going to go and steal.
Steal?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
What
not
are you
here
doing
to
looking through
steal,
people's
man.
cars? Well, how do I know that? Who are you?
What are you threatening me for?
Well, get out of the car park.
What do you mean?
Get out of the car park
Why are you so hostile, man?
because you're coming looking through people's cars. What do you expect to have happened?
What do you mean? I just looked at one car, he's just going
You've
bananas.
come through that one, you've looked at that, you've been looking at the van.
Yeah.
So, you're either here to cause no trouble,
Cause
and
trouble?
speaking to us, or you're here
I'm
to
not
cause
here.
trouble.
I'm not here to do nothing.
Well, then speak to me, what's going on?
Nothing's going on apart
Then
from
why are you
you
looking through cars?
threatening me. I gave advice to that lady. I said, be
No,
careful.
you didn't.
I
Get
did.
Get out of the car park. Go on.
What is wrong with you,
Get
man?
out of the car park.
I don't want to get out.
Well, you will,
Why?
because you're clearly up to no good.
This cop is a certified bully, and his behaviour only gets worse as the auditor stands his ground and keeps filming.
How do you mean I'm up to no? Hang on, don't touch me.
Walk this way.
Don't
Come on.
touch me, I'm not
Walk
done,
this
I'm
way.
going to-
Walk this way now. Move.
What is the matter with you,
Walk
man?
this way. What are you doing?
Nothing.
You're walking through people's cars. I'll search you if we need to. I don't want to. I want you to
Why
leave.
do you want to search me, man?
Because you're looking through people's cars. You're suspicious. Potentially here to cause crime or commit
I'm not
crime.
here to cause
Well, then
crime.
speak to me about what's going on.
Nothing
Rather
is
than
going
acting
on, man.
suspicious.
Why did you just push me,
I'm
man?
trying to get you out of here, or you're going to speak to
It's
us.
an open car park, man.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Right, you could do it in another car park, and we'd still come, and we'd probably search you as well.
What do you want to search me for?
For going to commit theft.
I'm not here to commit theft.
What are you here to do then? Why are you looking through people's cars?
I just came to the police station just to look at the police station, man.
Right, well look at the police station.
Oh,
Don't
just
look
leave
through
me alone
people's
then.
cars. No, because you're here acting
Yeah.
suspiciously.
I'm not
Why
acting
do you think-
suspiciously.
Of course you are, I wouldn't be here, would I?
What?
Do you think I want to be coming down here talking to you like this?
Yeah, you're just
Why
threatening me. The
why
first thing
would I?
you did
No, I
is
didn't.
threatening me from the
I said
top.
leave,
You
right?
said I will come and lock
I'm not
you
here
up.
to
Lock me
chat
up for
shit,
what?
mate. Either speak to
What
me
are you
and tell me
shouting
what's
for?
going on, or leave. It's simple as that.
What
I'm
do you
not
mean?
asked about speaking
Stop
to you.
shouting at
Talk
me.
to me normally, and we can get to the bottom of
Alright,
it.
stop shouting.
Well, you stop looking through
First of all,
people's cars.
stop
What's going
shouting.
on?
Looking at cars is not a crime, my
Looking
friend.
into people's cars, potentially to go and commit theft or damage vehicles. I don't know what you're
Yeah,
here for,
that
mate.
van over there has got a weird phone.
Right.
So I just
Well,
looked
these
at-
don't, do they though? You're looking through all these as well.
Huh?
You're looking through all these as well.
Yeah, but maybe if you ask me nicely, I might tell you instead of
can't
shouting
what
at me
you're
for. Nothing, just literally look here.
Well, then speak to me.
Finally, after all the pushing and shoving, this bully decides to talk calmly. This desperate officer is nothing but a disgrace.
What do you mean speak to you?
What are you here for?
What am I here for?
Yeah, you're here for something, aren't you?
Well, I'm just looking at the open
No, you're not-
space
right, you're not
of the
looking
police
into the
station.
cars though, are you?
Do I have the right to be here?
Well, you have a right to be here. You don't have a right
Yeah.
to start looking through people's cars.
Have I broken any doors or anything?
We don't know yet.
Well, have I?
We've not yet, have
Well,
we?
until you know
Are
so.
expecting me to wait for you to cause damage before I start doing my job? No. Stop taking the piss. Speak to me about what you're here to do.
Language,
Or-
man, language. You just need to speak to me with respect, man.
Because if you're not treating us with respect, why would we treat you with respect?
What did I say that was disrespectful
You're
to
here
you?
looking around in cars. I'm not
What's-
here to start listening to you. I've got a job to do. Are you going to go and leave us?
Okay. Let's bring it down a level. You seem to be high rate. I don't know why.
because you're
So,
through people's cars.
I'm gonna do. Hang on.
Right, I've got it.
What a joker, man! After all that, lady, do not fall. That's the first advice I gave you. Until this guy started bullying me. He thinks he can bully me. Look at the state of him.
Ain't nothing more satisfying than seeing an angry cop hide his tail between his legs and do the walk of shame back inside.
So I don't want people to be, what's that? No, I just don't want to be surrounded, you know, like I don't want police officers all, you know. Like.
Moving on, Audit was having a good day filming a Loomis building in Maidstone, Kent, when 3 officers suddenly ganged up on him for the same old suspicion of filming.
Let's get down to business. See if we can get, oh, we've got another police car arrived. 2 police cars. 2 police cars and 3 officers.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Bowman from Kent Police Dog Section. Just, you know, you've been audio and video recorded. You all right?
Thank you for letting me know.
No worries. How you doing? You all right?
I'm good, thanks.
Just out filming the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, just for YouTube?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay, no worries.
Sorry. Do you mind not? I don't want to be surrounded, yeah? So I don't want people to be, what's that?
You just talk to me?
No, I just don't want to be surrounded, you know? Like I don't want police officers all, you know, like if you want to talk to me then, yeah?
Obviously we had a call from one of the businesses around here, saying that someone was a bit suspicious, taking videos and whatnot. Anything you want to tell me about it? No?
No.
Obviously you're in a public place, you're more than welcome to take videos. They just asked that you don't go on their property.
I haven't been on no one's property.
No one says you have.
Yeah,
They
no.
just asked that you don't go on it.
And if I did, it's only trespassing anyway, yeah?
Trespassing? Yeah.
There's nothing you can do for that, is there?
It wouldn't be me, it would be the landowner.
Yeah, it'd be the landowner that has to
Or
do
their
that, yeah?
agent,
Yeah. Okay.
Are you just planning on staying for a while, or?
Yeah.
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 Any particular builders you're interested in?
This building and this building.
What are they?
So this is a bank. This is
bank?
NatWest.
Oh, right, okay.
It's not your normal bank where you can go and
An industrial estate, yeah, not a normal.
go and get. You know what it is already, yeah. So it's not really, you know, you're just playing stupid,
I've
really.
never been here before. I don't know what it is.
You get a call on your radio, yeah, and it'll tell you exactly what it is, yeah.
Okay, we've been told that it's an industrial estate. And
Another one has come, yeah.
Okay.
Undercover police in a Volvo this time.
Unmarked, please.
Unmarked.
Do you need any help with anything, or you're good?
No, I'm all good.
Obviously, you don't have to. Would you like to tell me your name?
No.
No worries. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
The cops were clearly fishing for something, but the auditor didn't give them a thing. In the end, he forced them to do the walk of shame.
Don't take photos of other people though, will you?
Why?
Hey? Because people might not like it.
Well, that's not my problem.
Speaking of officers who hate the right to film in public, watch these 2 Muppets have a full meltdown after spotting an auditor filming at the train station.
Sale. Always put it away. Yeah, I'm start recording you because you're recording me 391 EP.
Yeah. So that's all it is. Check you're okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could do with some gloves.
Are you travelling anywhere?
No, no.
You're not?
No.
Okay. What brings you to the train station then?
I saw loads of people here.
Okay. You come to see what it's all about?
Yeah,
Okay. Alright. That's fine then.
yeah. Okay.
As long as you're alright, there's no issues, there's no problem?
No issues.
Okay, alright. Have a good evening.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Don't take photos of other people though, will you?
Why?
Hey? Because people might not like it.
Well, that's not my problem.
People don't want to have their videos and photos
Yeah, but
taken.
there's videos everywhere.
This officer seems more concerned about people's feelings than following the law. Watch as he keeps getting owned by this auditor.
You've been recording all the time?
I'm recording my interaction with you, because
Yeah.
that's what we normally do, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
That's all. But don't walk up to people you don't know and start filming them or taking photos.
Okay.
That's not a nice thing to do to people, is it? You wouldn't like it.
That's why I wear a face mask.
That's why you wear a face mask.
Yeah.
Well, other people don't have the opportunity to do that, do they? So
Well,
please don't just walk up and take photos of random people you don't know. Okay? Because
Yep,
it might
that's
cause
like
them
saying-
some concern.
that's like saying short CCTV off.
Sorry?
That's like saying it's the CCTV off.
Well, no, it's different, isn't it? CCTV is different because it's fixed and it's managed and there's signage up. But if somebody's walking around with their hood up and their face covered and they're taking photos of people they don't know, people get concerned. That's quite a reasonable thing, isn't it?
When these police vans have these big cameras on top of them and they're filming everybody.
But it's a police van, so you know it's the police, don't you? It's very different.
No.
You walking around dressed all in black with your face covered. It's very different to a camera on a police car. Or a camera on me, because I'm a police officer. That's different.
What?
Same with CCTV, isn't it?
So this officer is basically claiming that cops are above the law and should be treated differently from the public. This is what happens after years of zero accountability. This corrupt cop desperately needs a refresher on the law.
Camera says you're recording. It says it's there, doesn't it? But the difference is there's an identity with me, isn't there? I'm a police officer. Whereas there's no identity with you and people might wonder what you're doing.
Well, it's my right filming public.
Yes, you can film in public, it's not a problem, but it's also my right to ask if you're okay and ask perhaps the reasons why.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah? All I'm saying is don't go up and record people you don't know.
All you're getting is a bit of advice, mate, not to record people and make them feel uncomfortable, which is potentially what you're doing, alright?
It's potentially what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Well,
do you understand or not?
Yeah, I do understand. Yeah, I do.
Right, okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Are you going now at the football match?
Hey?
Where are you going now at the football match?
Don't know. I'll await further instructions as to where I'm going. Whereabouts are you going now?
Free water.
This uneducated cop might have finally learned his lesson and will hopefully think twice before harassing someone for simply following the law.
No, I don't speak to liars.
Okay, so what are you doing?
You are such a liar, man.
What are you doing?
I don't want to talk to a liar. Okay. You are a liar, man.
Mate, are you listening to me?
Why do you lie?
Back to the remarkable auditing Britain, who was in Liverpool this time, filming around the streets when he came across a couple of police cars and soon after, a cop was caught lying.
I guess there's a hot pursuit. Yeah, that can be good.
Mate, can I help you at all?
Huh?
Can I help you at all?
Yeah?
Just looked like you was trying the car doors on the car then.
Sorry?
Looked like you were trying the doors on the police car then.
It looks.
Yeah, I just watched you out the window trying to open up the police car doors.
You actually saw me doing that?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. I don't know if I can help you with anything.
You saw me touching the car?
Just like looking out the window, you're looking into the car window.
But did you see me touching the car? Did you actually see me touching the car?
I've seen you looking into the car window or something.
No, you said you saw me touching the car.
Yeah, it looks like what you were doing.
No, did you see me touching the car?
You're not listening to me. That's look like what you were doing.
Did you
So
see
can I
me?
help you with anything?
Did you see me touching the car?
Can I help you with anything?
Did you see me touching the car?
You're not listening to me. Can I help you with anything?
But you're not listening to me. Did you see me touching the
I was
car?
looking out the window and I saw you bending over and looking into the car windows and putting your hands on the car. So I'm just asking if I can help you with anything.
You actually saw me touching the car?
Yes, I did.
You actually saw me with your own eyes touching the car?
Yes.
Making contact?
Yes.
You are a liar, my friend.
Okay, can I help you with anything?
No, I don't speak to liars.
Okay, so what are you doing?
You are such a liar, man.
What are you doing?
I don't want to talk to a liar. Okay. You are a liar, man.
Mate, are you listening to me?
Why do you lie?
I'm looking out the window.
Yeah, but why did you say that?
You're going to let me talk or not?
Not really.
Right, okay. So what can
because
I help
you're going to make another lie.
What can I help you
You're
with?
an inspector?
Yes.
What,
good observation.
Did you lie your way through up to become an inspector?
Okay. Is there anything I can help with? Why are you looking into police cars?
Yeah, why do you lie?
Why are you looking into police cars?
Why do you lie? You said I made contact with a car.
This arrogant liar needs to realize that cameras don't lie, and the auditor clearly never got too close to the car, let alone touch it. Watch as he gets grilled for the next few minutes.
Yeah, but you don't have to lie though.
Okay, I've seen you.
When I know I did not make contact with the car.
Mate, it looks you like looking into the car like this, looking into
But did I make contact?
I can't see from that close if you made contact or not. It looks like you're making contact with the car.
The head never went up.
Then you wasn't.
The head never went up. Yeah, but I don't appreciate that you lie because if.
Why are you looking into police cars?
Hang on, your
last chance I'm asking you.
Hang on.
What
are you shouting at me for?
Because you're not listening to me when I'm talking. You're talking over me.
Because you made false allegation. Hang on, you made false allegation. You said.
Last chance I'm going to ask you.
Hang on.
What are you looking to police cars?
What do you mean last chance for what?
You're asking my questions. You're raising my suspicion that you're just something dodgy at the moment. Okay, so I'm asking you to. Why are you looking inside the police car?
Yeah, but
why
I
are you
don't.
looking inside to where the police station is and hanging around here? So I'm asking you these questions. By not answering these questions, you're raising my suspicion.
For what?
There's something a bit dodgy activity going on here. So why are you looking inside the
Nothing's
police
dodgy,
car?
man.
So why are you looking inside
Yeah, but we didn't go from the first barrier that you know when you initially said. I was touching. Hang on, let me speak, man. You see, you don't like when somebody interrupts you, but you're happy to interrupt people.
The first thing I said to you was, "Can I help you with anything?"
No, the first thing that you said, it looked like you were touching door handles. Now that's interference, correct?
So I'm fully aware, yes.
Yeah, now you're accusing me of something false.
No,
That's false allegation, my friend.
Why? Why are you looking into police cars? Why are you looking, going up close and looking inside the police cars? Security's already come out and asked you to go away.
He didn't ask you to go away.
Whatever he's asking you to do, okay?
He asked
you. Brought it to my attention. Now I've looked out and you're looking inside the police cars like this, which is a bit suspicious, isn't it?
No harm in looking, my friend.
It's just suspicious activity, isn't it?
Suspicious?
Yes, looking inside of a police car is a bit suspicious.
Well, what do you think I will do? What's the worst case scenario?
That's why I've come down to
Worst case scenario, come on.
I don't know. That's why I've come down and asked you.
Well, if you don't know, then what's your problem?
That's why I've come down to ask you.
No, you accuse me straight away with interference,
Okay,
which is
so anything I can help you with?
which is a proper lie.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Anything you can help me with?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully don't lie next time.
Okay,
Don't accuse people of false
things. Is there
things.
anything I can help you with?
Is there? I mean, do you want me to help you fix that tire, for example?
No, some people come out and help us do that.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
You are aware of it?
Yeah.
By the way, it wasn't me.
No, it's already been logged.
It wasn't me. I didn't. Oh, it's already been logged. Oh, thanks God for that. Otherwise, I'm sure you're going to blame me. You did it.
This officer seems clearly flustered that he can't intimidate or harass another citizen. If simply seeing someone walk past your car rattles you this much, maybe it's time to consider a different career.
So obviously, you guys need to be aware of that. I was going to go in and let you know that.
Thank you so much.
That's it. So check that one as well. I had a look. But I need to make it very clear. I did not make contact at all with the car. Did not touch not a single car. I didn't touch it at all. But the fact, even though I did touch it, so what? It doesn't really matter. But to say that I was interfering with door handles, no, that's not a very nice thing to say. Because technically that's interference. Technically that's an offence, right? So you shouldn't accuse people of stuff like that.
Thank you for the knowledge check. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Well, you came to me, my friend.
Yes, because I'm asking why you're looking inside the police cars. Looking
Well-
down the side of the police station building. The security just asked me, you made me aware of yourself, and I've looked out the window.
I thought you looked out the window. No,
Naturally.
was it security or looked out the window?
Security came, and then I looked
Dude,
out
you
the
keep
window.
lying, my friend.
Oh,
Your nose is
you're
growing.
not
Your nose is growing.
Pardon?
Your nose is growing.
My nose is growing.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else I can help you with today? If you just
Well,
precise and
I'll
look
be
at
honest with you. It's better to not speak anymore because anything that comes out of that mouth, it's a lie. You lie too much. See, it's not good to lie, my friend.
Okay, you need assistance from the police. Is that
Did
why
I
you're
ever ask you
outside the
assistance for police?
I was asking why you're hanging outside the police station, hanging next to police cars. Are you in need of help?
But to be honest, I didn't even know that this was a police station. Are you sure that's a police station? Doesn't look like one. To be fair.
Okay. Is there anything you need help with?
Is this part of the railway?
Pardon?
Is this part of the railway?
Yes.
It is, yeah.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No. I never came for assistance.
Well, it's just because you're hanging around police cars. People tend to do that when they need help from the police.
I took a picture from the back. I'm catching that building over there. Then I spoke to the security guard, walked up, walked down, and you're here. It was, I think, probably maximum 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So I wasn't here a long time, and the next thing I know, you're here accusing me of all sorts.
Accusing you of
That's
all
not very
sorts.
nice, my
Come
friend.
on. Actually, were you trying the car doors? Why are you looking inside
But
the
I
police
didn't
car?
try the car doors. You see, you're getting back in there.
Okay.
I never.
You're going to let me talk or not?
It's quite remarkable how the auditor is still showing loads of respect to this lying and cunning cop, yet the soulless cop keeps doubling down with his bizarre and baseless remarks.
So it's when you said, why did you interfere with door handles, I didn't like it, and I kept interrupting you and being sarcastic with you. That's it. Otherwise, I would never have done that.
Okay, so now you've wasted my time.
How did I waste your time?
Okay, so you just answered the questions in the first place.
Because you lied. I cannot agree with your statement, because if I agree with it, then you're going to lock me up.
I'm going to ask you, is there anything else I can help you with today?
Oh my God, I've already answered that many times. I don't need any help, my friend.
Okay, thank you. So
This is my final moments in Liverpool. I'm about to leave, and you just basically ruined it.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know.
I'm sure we'll welcome you back with open arms at some point.
I know. I love the city, I must admit. It's a lot better than Manchester.
Is it now?
It is,
On the basis of
absolutely.
what?
Huh?
On the basis of what?
On the basis of what? First of all, it's cleaner.
Yeah.
It's there's this touch about it to do with music, like the Beatles and all that.
What about
People
the
are nicer.
Oasis,
Oasis.
yeah, the band Oasis.
Yeah, not as noticeable as the Beatles. The Beatles are everywhere pretty much.
Goodbye, officer. Hope you learned your lesson and won't lie without proof next time.
You're a real idiot. You're a real moron, you. PC 1170 is a real idiot.
Next up, several officers tried to help corrupt revenue protection agents break into a home and cut off the power meters. But watch how their egos get put into check real quick.
Love, do the right thing for once so you can look at your kids and say, I didn't help the tyranny, love. I didn't help the tyranny. Do that once, just once. Look at the country we're living in. It's a shithole. It's a shithole.
That's the one, honestly. There's no breach of peace. We've not said anything wrong. We're not doing anything.
I should have been a bit more low-key about that.
If you come with a legitimate
It's such a waste of cop. I mean, 95% of crime is uninvestigated. And six cops earlier, have you got anything better to do?
And I'll let you in myself. I'll walk you into the house myself. But show me proof that it's dangerous. You can't.
It's a lie. It's not dangerous.
All innocent and guilty.
Okay, so what happened was prior to these guys, not these, Churchill Recovery Solutions did exactly the same thing. This exact thing. Yeah.
Churchill Recovery,
they're the same people.
Right, same like
that one of those guys is the same guy.
Right, okay.
So basically, they came before with the same warrant, exactly the same as they've got now, with nothing on it, no reference, no stamp, no seal, no signature. I rang the court. The court goes, we can't validate this warrant, and we did it in front of him. And then you know what he did? He rang 6 police officers and tried to bully and intimidate his way in on a fake warrant that we did in front of him, and it couldn't be validated, right? Do you understand where I'm coming from now?
From earlier today?
No, that's from a month ago. So I then proceeded to sue the police that turned up and said, this is what happened. 2 police, PC 112 and 3263 turned up, and I went, the warrant's not valid. And she goes, it's not our job, break in. They literally told them to break in, mate.
Turns out these officers were willing to do everything except their actual job of catching real criminals off the streets.
So I sued them and won. Okay, so it's not standard, yeah? So now you guys are here on the same basis, and we're telling you again the warrant's not valid. We're telling you our supply is safe.
We're telling you now that they're going to dig the road up to make sure the electric is safe.
You can't make sure the electric
You can't say that.
from there.
They can.
Yeah, but why are you speaking for them?
No,
do you work for them, like?
No, I work for the police.
But if you do
Why are you speaking for them? Why don't you go over there and say to them, I suggest you go, guys, because that girl's mental. She's got mental health difficulties. She's going to definitely sue you, and she's going to sue me too. So I suggest we just leave now. Don't do that. Go on.
We'll disregard that they think that's safe there.
It's not!
And that members of the public may be in danger.
You're a real idiot. You're a real moron, you. PC 1170 is a real idiot.
What would satisfy your needs? An electrical engineer that can come and sign it off right now?
We'll get an electrical engineer to start, yeah.
I'll ring one out Yellow Pages.
No, we haven't passed that. Do you see what I mean? Whose side is she on?
If you carry on trying to protect them, it'll be you in time.
Yes, you are. You haven't won. Have you even... Hang on. Have you looked at the warrant? They're criminals. They're corrupt. No paperwork. We're not supplied by them. Everything you do.
I understand that you're raising your voice outside my property. I'm stressing.
You do know we're...
You don't know what you're getting into.
Oh, I need badge numbers. 2010 2116 1170. Just sue them again like last time.
I think she should be a little bit more professional, and leaving an unmanned, unlocked police vehicle down there is very nice.
Eventually, these cops were forced to leave the scene as they were rightfully denied entry to the house.
Just quickly, let's chat with the police on about it. You can't be in possession of that.
Yeah, you can. Well, they're making him dirty. Oh.
Speaking of cops serving corporate interests, here's another group of officers who showed up at a scrapyard right in the middle of a mass audit led by Marty and his team of auditors.
Alright. We'll be doing as well, alright?
No, it is.
Okay, lovely. Right, for a minute, I'm just going to grab you for service for the way you train. Okay, under section 1 of things for a search.
Alright. Yeah. I'm recording. I'm Thorn Police Station. This is my call number 362.
Yeah.
We've had a report that males matching your description in this area, balaclavas, dark clothing, woolly hats, potentially carrying knuckle dusters.
Knuckle
The only
dusters.
thing that it is a camera holder, mate. Right, okay. So that's all it is. Yeah, I understand that. It looks. I can see why that would be portrayed as a knuckle duster.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, obviously you're detained for the purpose of a search unit, section 1 of PACE.
Okay.
Under those grounds. All right.
Even though you've located the knuckle duster, yeah.
Even though, yeah, because I'm not sure who, if you've got one.
No, that's not a problem.
Fair enough. Yeah.
As my colleague explained.
So obviously my camera's recording.
Yeah.
Right, you are entitled to a copy of the search.
Absolutely, I'm aware. Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely. So
Someone set a button?
Yeah, that needs to be knocked off, doesn't it? Are you going to give me your identity or?
No.
No. Fair enough. I can ask for this to be taken off.
Yep, sure thing.
Yeah, I don't want to disrupt any of this. So.
Yeah, sure thing. Don't take my bag off first.
Yeah, please, mate. Are you recording as well?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. His radios.
Yeah.
I'll hand you that back.
You want to stick it down while you're...
Is that alright?
Yeah, leave it on that, it'll be fine.
1500. So, okay. We'll do it. We're going to stop search. So we'll try and find the details.
I'm not going to go through it. She won't have an offensive weapon in your wallet, will you?
You never know, it depends how clever you are. I'm sure you've seen the credit cards that are blades, haven't you?
Go on then.
Oh, you actually got one to make it fish for. It's a bit tight, I got it.
007.
That's the only type of ID that you got off me, you see.
Two police cars and a group of officers showed up, all for a few guys exercising their right to film. Despite having no valid reason, the cops carried out thorough searches on everyone there.
Shall we get that thumbnail in? You can't have a private conversation in a public place, guys. You've got to create your own privacy. Come on, you know this. We should be teaching you how to do your job.
Yeah, didn't we sound?
You said you were teaching us how to do our job.
You just tried to tell us that we had to leave you to have a private conversation in a public place. Come on. Then 3 stripes meant to mean more than that.
Yeah, as far as I know, there's no claim to. You said you need to get your...
What was it?
Oh, sorry.
What was it, Jim?
Okay, what is this?
Jim, the camera holder.
Okay, just quickly chat with the policeman about it. You can't be in possession of that.
Yeah, you can. Well, they're nicking him, mate. Dirty. Oh. There's already like basically case laws on this anyway.
Well, the other officer said he didn't mind. Right, just take a seat now and ask you a few questions about it. Alright. Can I just get
Oh. Big claim, Josh. Don't even worry about it, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, sure.
Money in the bank, bro.
Yeah, I know.
So you been arrested? Just question about it.
Question. Don't speak to him about a solicitor, Josh. Don't answer any questions, man. Use your brain.
He's only a camera holder, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll take the claim, mate. We'll take the arrest. Money in the bank, man, all day long.
That's the way the law. I'm baffled by that. Well, they say I should
Another auditor was arrested without breaking any laws whatsoever. Now that's another easy lawsuit against these Muppets.
There we go, look, it's showing how it works, what it's for.
No, because it comes in and plastic to put
Right, okay. We've no need to. So anything that covers more than 2 knuckles?
That's what it says.
What about gloves? That's the camera holder.
But you're right. I would say, but it's not wrapped around enough, is it?
I think they're letting out. So you know.
If you put someone in the face of that, make that a weapon.
Well, not necessarily. Because I mean, it's like if I was on my bike, oh, it's disappeared.
Sorry, mate. I'll back this in.
All right.
This guy with the searching officer.
Sorry, I must have misunderstood then. I thought you was all together, all friends, and it was your friends that got attacked.
No, it's just another guy. He makes like, so he does like YouTube videos. He makes like videos on industrial sites.
Ah, right, okay.
So yeah, he's down there flying his drone, talking about what they do at the company. Lad comes out and attacks him. Yeah, it was a bit of a crazy one.
The auditors showed impressive patience during the unlawful search. Eventually the officers left, but not before confiscating something on their way out.
Put a stop and search.
Are you kicking off on that?
No. No real reason for the cuffs. I stayed.
You know what that is, don't you?
I said I'll wait here.
It's called an unreasonable use of force.
I know.
We're allowed to handcuff somebody.
Yeah, you have to justify it though, don't you?
That's yeah.
If they're detained,
yeah, you do have to
we've made so many claims against the police. We know how it works.
Yeah, well, that's fine, but so do we. If you are detained,
well, you don't, because we won't win all his claims.
Let me speak. Sorry. If you're detained for stop search, okay, and the items we're looking for is anything to do with weapons or anything like that, like I've explained when I stopped search.
So that's your justification,
that's
then, isn't it?
why.
That's your justification.
Yeah, but even so, we still don't have to say, even if there wasn't weapons involved, if it was drugs or anything, we can still.
But you have to justify why you're doing that, and that might be because you don't know the person, you know, there might be a violent background.
To prevent them escaping.
Prevent them escaping. There still has to
there's
be
always a reason as to why.
But you have to know what that reason is. You can't just go, I'm cuffing you because I want to.
No, you can't just hang for someone just for the sake of it.
Exactly.
There's got to be a reason why.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And let's put it in the van. Aye, have they took it off you?
Yeah, I've got to come back on a later date.
That's absolute bollocks, that.
Fine, HNK will get in touch with me.
Oh, you got to get interviewed?
Yeah, got to come back on a later date.
That's some bollocks, that, isn't it? That is an absolute liberty. Overstepping the mark yet again, guys. Unlawful seizure. Unlawful seizure of items, that, mate. Possessions. What is it? Article 1, you've got a right to enjoy possession of your own items.
I've got to do MG15 or something. So I've got to come back up to Fulham police station on a later date.
Nah, mate.
No way.
Oh, you just stick a possession order into the magistrate's court and force them to hand it over to you. Wow, guys. They seized this bloody camera equipment. That's what they've done.
No matter what, these cops never spare a moment to make a joke out of themselves.
The problem 1 week or you're not this quick, you know. Oh no, you're never this quick. You're only quick to look after each other, really.
Next, Auditing Britain returned to the Northampton Police Headquarters, and as expected, it didn't take long before an officer stepped in to question his filming.
Sorry?
Are you taking number plates down?
Maybe, yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Why not?
No, but I'd like to know why you're doing that.
What do you mean?
Sorry?
Why not?
For what purpose are you taking...
I need them.
Okay.
Just making sure who's getting in and out.
Moments later, an officer arrived on scene too, with the same old security rhetoric.
Yeah, how are you? Whoa, bloody hell, you got a lot of gear.
It's heavy.
Ah.
Our control room has sent us down.
Yeah.
Just to make sure, because you're hanging around the front of the gates.
Alright.
And just for security purposes, they just want to make sure that A, you're okay, and B, that you're not spreading everything that's shooting.
Sorry, who sent you there?
Our control room.
Like, from where?
From our controllers. On the radio. Because you're on camera here.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to hide anything.
Are you okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
What, can I just ask what's your purpose hanging around here?
Just... Is it not okay to hang around here?
No, what it is, they think we're taking regs on cars.
Oh, is that what they think?
Yeah.
Is that a problem if I was?
Not really, but they just
Oh,
want to know why. Unfortunately, due to the threat level in the country at the minute nationally,
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
have to check. You can understand that,
Yeah, of course.
yeah. So, is there any particular reason you stood here?
Yeah.
And what is that? Would you like to show up?
Just standing here, I guess. There's no particular reason.
No.
I don't have to have a reason to do stuff. The problem 1 week or you're not this quick, you know.
Depends.
Oh no, you're never this quick. You're only quick to look after each other, really.
Not really. Security of the police station.
Yeah.
It affects everybody, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, what it is when the police officers they come out with their cars, they think we we don't have the right to look at their cars or take registrations or film them in most cases.
Well, obviously, the security of the police is much more important than the security of the citizens. This one's definitely setting the bar, just not in the way you'd hope.
Most police officers, that's what they think.
Okay, no.
So,
I'll be honest.
Yeah,
my main
yeah.
concern is that you're not going to try and get the other side of the game. From speaking to
Oh.
you don't appear to.
to go
pose
to the...
any-
Why would I do that?
That's the question. Unfortunately, people tend to do things we don't know why. That's why we come down and ask.
Oh, right, okay. You see there's a school there? You're not concerned about that one?
Well, at the moment, that's closed.
Yeah.
That's still working.
Ah, right.
So that's why.
Okay, no worries. No worries, no worries. Oh.
Have you got any questions for us before we go?
Yeah, do you guys carry guns? I think you do.
We do.
Is there any reason why they send me Really?
Yeah. It's not a specialist deployment. Have a pleasant evening.
Yeah, no worries.
Safe.
Are you about to leave?
Yeah.
Okay, I will ask you then. Are you recording me?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
And I can see you're recording me through the...
Yes, I am recording you. Me, I'm always recording. Yes, well, you're right about that. You're right about that, but you should tell me, my friend. You should tell me. Sorry, where are you based, by the way?
Based in Motorway. Over there.
So not too far?
No.
Ah.
That's why we got deployed.
That's where you got deployed.
Go.
No, it's all good, it's all good. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I'll be here another 5-10 minutes. You know what it is? Can I stay all night? Have you got... Have you got a blanket in there?
No, sadly not.
You haven't got one of them, silver blanket? Yeah.
No.
Come on.
Unfortunately, we do.
I am people. I am people. And if I stay here all night, I'll probably end up dying.
Don't stay here all night.
Fair point. Take care. See you later.
And just like that, another dummy did the walk of shame in no less than 10 minutes. That's how you confront these clowns.
First boss, hands on your head. Turn yourself away from me and face away.
This is Absolute Audits. He's on the case chasing a physical copy of Pace when he's met by some clearly frazzled and taser-happy officers at the Kingston police station.
Oh. Keep your hands out your pockets for me. Place your hands on your head. Place your hands on your head right now. Red dot from a taser. Okay, take the 51st boss. Hands on your head. Turn yourself away from me and face away from me. Do not make any sudden movements, okay? You are about to be handcuffed. You're detained for the purpose of the search under Section 1 of Pace, okay? Choose your behaviour and something in your pocket, okay? It's a camera. There's a camera in my pocket. As I just said, my name is Gareth, okay? I'm a police officer based here. Listen to me.
No, I need to tell you one thing.
My camera's on as well. That's no problem, my friend. I'm not here to hurt you. Yeah. I'm not here to get hurt,
I just need you to explain everything clearly.
I am going to do that very clearly for you, okay? So, my colleagues from the CCTV in the police station, okay, have noticed yourself hanging around near the back gate with your hands in your pockets, which appear to have something cylindrical in your pocket. I don't know you. Sorry, listen to me. I'm explaining everything to you, okay? I'll get you the fine details.
Sure.
Now I know everyone is safe, okay?
But can we do this where people aren't watching?
We can't, my friend, okay? I'm a police officer in a marked police car. I'm in uniform. I'm not here to embarrass you. Let me explain everything. So you're detained for the purpose of search under Section 1 of Pace. Reason being is you're at the back of a police station. You're quite togged up at the moment, okay? Obviously concealing your identity. That's what it appears to us. You've got your hands around a cylindrical object and you're hanging around outside a gate, okay, of a police station, which is obviously a high-value target, okay? I'm concerned you may have a weapon on you. You are entitled to a copy of the search after the search. I am in uniform, alright? The objects I'm looking for are any kind of weapons you may have on you, alright?
Sure.
And on the basis that my CCTV as well as the police station got quite concerned about you. I know there are police staff walking in and out of this building. They have no protection on them whatsoever, okay? And my concern is that somebody could come to harm you, may have a weapon. Does that make, you may not agree with it, but does that make sense as the reason why I've turned up and done what I've done? Does that make sense at all?
Not really.
Not really? Well, I can assure you, it's to make sure you're safe.
But I've not seen it from their point.
Exactly that, right. My name's Gareth. Can I ask what your name is? You don't have to tell me.
I don't want to tell you.
Can I just get, how do I address you? Sir, okay?
Give it A.
A,
my
initial. Lovely. Okay, A. Can I ask you why you're hanging around outside a back gate with your hands in your pockets of a police station?
Cold.
Sorry?
Because it was cold.
Because it was cold? Is the police station warm?
No. Why are my hands in my pockets? Because it's quite cold.
No, is it right? So the hands in your pockets cold. That makes perfect sense to me as a human being. Okay, I'm not behind the CCTV camera, so I can't see that. All right. The only thing I'm getting is what I'm hearing on the radio.
A, now in cuffs, is searched for weapons after only being on the premises for 2 whole minutes before police made contact.
Sharp on you, A, that can harm me or you.
House keys.
House keys. I appreciate you telling me that because that's one thing I asked, alright? Hey, I'm going to give you a quick pat down as I said, mate. Make sure you get no weapons. After that, I'm going to get these handcuffs off you. Alright?
Yeah.
Sound good?
He's sort of holding them at an angle and it's going into my skin.
Let me look. So that's how he's trained to hold them, okay? I'll get this done quick and we'll get them off you.
It's the bottom one that's really tight.
Hey, so the reason I'm coming to the police station, are you here to report a crime or just here to get a document?
I'm here to request a document.
Request a document, okay. Well, something I may be able to help you with after, on the basis you haven't got anything nasty and you don't mean me any harm.
Obviously,
No.
if that was the case, I couldn't get you the document because we'll be going into the police station, my friend, alright?
Well, then I'd get the document anyway, because it's a copy of paste I'm after.
Okay.
Just be careful with the
Yeah,
moving
it's
part.
expensive, I can see it's expensive. Okay.
I've already had one broken by
No, I don't want to break it for you. I know they're not cheap.
by one of your colleagues. Well, not
One of my colleagues?
in a different force.
Cheers,
yeah.
mate, don't drop that. Okay, I'm guessing these are the car keys, eh?
Yeah. Well, house keys. They've got
House
a car
keys.
key on them.
Put them back in your pocket. Hey, I'm just going to pat down your legs, my friend, okay? Make sure you get nothing concealed.
Calm down.
Hello. Sarge, it's all good.
All good?
Yeah, lovely man. I think it's just a
Sorry, I'm a what?
lovely man. Well, that's it. Am I wrong?
I don't know, maybe I should put that on my CV.
Are you a nasty person?
What's your shoulder number? Should I put that on my CV?
3401, but as I said before. Okay.
Do you need the van still running, gents?
At the moment, no, there's no actual offences. He's got no weapons on him at all. What he's got is it's a cylindrical camera. So I can understand where they're coming from, but it's not a contentious thing at all. Okay. Hey, I'm quite happy.
That's very quick. I've only been here 2 minutes.
I'm very, very good.
No, not you. I mean the cameras.
Hey, you don't have to give me your details in any way, shape or form. Okay, you're not
No, I'm
obliged
not going
at
to.
all.
No.
That's fine. Okay, not an issue, but I always ask.
You can ask.
At the moment, yes, I'm happy for the cuffs to come off. He's got nothing on him. I'm happy with the stuff.
After this, A was taken inside the station to get that copy he was after and to find out more about how to get a copy of his stop and search.
You're witnessing unsafe practices.
Mate, if you're going to go over his head with that, don't.
Now with DJ Audit at the business of Tide & Works, a subsidiary of Waitrong Blanchard in Chesterfield on the 16th of March 2025.
Whereabouts are you from?
Where am I from?
Are you from a company or?
Oh, no, just a member of the public.
I don't think it's against the law, I think, to do that without permission.
Oh, sure. Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Oh, can't be, can it? What, to take a video of the company?
With people and cars here, yeah. Well, why do you want it for social media?
Because we used to do a little pick a company that we found interesting, just do a little sort of talk over. So we go on the website, do a little talk over, do a little video from the ground, and then we do a little bit of drone footage. Just one thing, he's just taking pictures and video of me. So if you say it's illegal taking pictures of people, has he just broke the law? Do you think? No?
Do you mind?
He's fine his drone, you can't interrupt him.
Well, I can.
Well, not really, because if he crashes that drone, that's on you.
No, it's not.
Of course it is. It's responsible drone.
So you're going to go on social media and do a talk on Waitrong Blanchard? You don't know nothing about.
Blanchard, is that what you say? Blanchard.
You don't know anything about the company there.
Well, I've seen them before.
All right, then what are those?
They're God, what's the rest? What you say them was?
Just turning in now, look.
Right, police are probably coming down here now.
Yeah.
Weigh bridges, are they? Are they weigh bridges? They're here now. Yeah, look, yeah. They're weigh bridges, aren't they?
I'm not telling you what they are. Do you know so much
They're weigh
about
bridges. Surely. Get it in view.
Hey guys, you alright?
Alright, you want balloon flashing, right? You on blues and twos?
Hey?
You was on blues and twos?
It came across to us that there was some large barges somewhere.
What? Really?
Somewhere down way, that's why we came on.
Well, it was about half an hour ago, so not really,
Right.
quick response.
Yeah, just wondering what's going on then.
I just done a little bit of videoing on the estate, really.
Right, okay.
That's it. Some people don't like it, and they argue barges, so not they didn't like it. But...
Were that down there then?
What's the company? I can't remember the name of the company. There's a
You
company.
say the company and we'll confirm.
Do you know what company called you? The one just started, isn't it?
Runway?
Oh?
Runway?
Grunwald rang you because of the number plates.
He was really
No,
good.
nothing about number plates, no.
He was really good. We got a really good chat with
What,
him.
Runway?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
We had a good chat, and all he said is, can you just please not video number plates of the cars? I'm like, well, you've intrigued us now.
Yeah.
There might be something illegal number plates or not MOT'd and taxed. And so said we probably will, and we had a great chat, and he then started telling us about the company, and then three of them walked in, and we was even through a fence, so we wasn't anywhere near him. You know.
Oh, right, okay.
Weird.
What was the complaint?
It was. Let me get it.
It's quite interesting.
It came across that
you were challenging some people, trying to upset them, and then some staff came out and it was all...
When they say challenging, I mean we had to reply to all those questions,
Right,
you know
okay.
what I mean? So if he says you can't do that and we say, well, we can actually, that's what they call
Right,
sort
I
of
see.
challenging. So careful! Don't bring them near the public highway, mate. Has that got a number plate on it?
No, that's why I'm on our property.
Well, it didn't, it came on here.
Okay.
No, safety of the pedestrians is everyone's job, thank you.
Have you got a drone up all day there?
Up and down, yeah. We just do like a 5-10 minute drone footage of, we got a company, make a little video on it, bit of drone footage and bang it together for social media. So, you know, people come out and talk to us, it's great. We welcome all interactions. Some people funny about it, others have been like, yeah, no problem.
I do like
Yeah,
those, they are cool.
Oh, brilliant,
Do you just
yeah.
do around Chesterfield then, or
Do you go everywhere?
Go all over?
He goes all over the country. I go sort of from here upwards, really.
Right,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. I think we'll leave
Yeah,
you guys
we'll leave you
to
to it because there's not going to be much daylight, is there?
No,
you
no,
probably
no.
want to get a lot of flying in.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Perfect.
your time, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Take care.
Thank you. Take care.
Finally, some clear reasoning for the stop is brought to light. They had an issue with the men wearing balaclavas, which could be seen by a business owner as suspicious. However, do keep in mind it's winter, and this is the UK, and these auditors are standing out in the cold, therefore the face cover could be justified.
That's how we established. I only took a photo of my penis. Well, I don't know why you want to see it.
I don't see it.
Well, you clearly do.
This next officer gets joy out of going through innocent civilians' camera rolls, but she's no match for AB's quick-witted thinking. Check out this clapback.
Hiya, you alright?
Yeah, sure.
We've noticed you around the town a little bit and you've been taking some pictures. Just wanted to engage with you to see why you'd be taking pictures.
What do you mean?
You getting your phone out and taking pictures on your phone?
This one?
Yeah.
What's pictures?
Have you been taking pictures on your phone? No? Do you want to show me your photos?
Do you want to see my photos?
It's
Hang
only
on.
that we've been observing you from afar and the camera's been watching you and they've said that you've been taking...
You want to look at my photos? There might be a picture of my penis.
You can hide that, can't you?
How if you look at them?
Why would you ever...
What?
Why would you be taking pictures?
My penis?
No, this area.
Banks, we clocked you.
Yeah.
Up by
I see your
What do you mean? You clocked me.
Yes. You've got a camera on your glasses?
Are you recording?
Yes, we are.
I think I should record now.
You can record. It's up to you.
So
what brings you here
To
today?
be honest, I noticed you following me. Why is that?
What brings
You've been
you?
acting very suspiciously.
Like what?
Like
Taking
looking up
photos.
at the banks and just the way you've been acting.
Really?
Cameras have been following you as well.
Seriously? Who's the operator of them cameras?
The council.
So you contacted them or something? Why?
Because of your behaviour.
Why, looking?
Just you've been acting very strangely.
What do you mean?
Do you have any ID with you?
ID? What kind of ID are you looking for? And who are you?
My badge number. 71913.
Are you police?
I'm a community officer.
Ah, community support officer. Right.
So, do you have ID?
It depends. What do you want it for?
To verify your name.
Why do you need to do that?
I just need to know who you are.
But why though?
Because you've been acting suspiciously on town, taking photos and filming different areas of the town.
Photos? Well, what's wrong with that?
I just want to ask you why.
What's she doing?
Why would you be taking photos?
But that's how we established. I only took a photo of my penis. Well, I don't know why you want to see it.
I don't want to see your penis.
Well, you
no.
clearly do.
I clearly don't.
Well, why do you ask me if to see a picture of my penis then?
If you've got nothing to hide, then you can show me a photo.
I mean, this is sexual harassment, I'll be honest with you.
There's nothing sexual here.
Well, yes. I told you I've got a picture of my penis in my phone. You still want to see him?
No. It's okay. You've got
My
a man.
missus asked me for a pic.
Yeah, okay.
And I took it,
Right.
but in private.
Yeah.
And I was just
But
about
you
to
haven't
send
done that
it.
in town, have you?
What?
You've been taking photos.
No, I
in
took it
town.
in private. I would not. I would not do a decent exposure.
So your last photos, filming.
Yeah. There could be my penis is in there. I can show you that.
don't want to show. I don't want to look at your penis.
But if I show you the other pictures, you're gonna see it. And I don't want to show you that. Now, if you're that desperate and you want to see it,
I'm
then...
not desperate.
You
No.
sure?
I'm just trying to establish who you are and what your motives are to take pictures and films in Southend.
Why are you asking for my ID? Can I ask you for your, designation card, if that's okay?
Yeah.
Can I see that?
Yeah.
Well, when you're ready.
Okay.
You ready to show me that?
Yeah. Just got someone talking to me.
Oh, right. Okay, I'll wait. That's okay.
We'll leave you be.
No, I'd like to see the designation cards, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see the powers that are designated to you. For you to just come to me and ask me for
I've explained
for my driving license and blah blah blah, So can I see? I need to see. I need to see the power designated. Yeah, I will give it back. Can I? Thank you very much. I won't run away with it. What do you think I'm going to do with it? So hang on, you can issue fixed penalties, seize vehicles. Oh, you got quite a few powers.
Yeah.
So where's the power that says you can just request ID for members of the public, just like that?
It's not just like that. I've explained.
What's that?
I explained initially.
Huh?
I explained to you initially, yeah?
What did you say? You said you took pictures.
Yeah. You can witness taking photos and videos of the city. And we're just asking you why.
Thankfully for AB, or perhaps not, maybe he's packing, his knob shall remain off the internet for yet another day. Now jog on, Officer Karen from the PIC Patrolling Unit.
Watch me do it, do you? Like you can see the scenery on the controller? No,
In the bush?
No, you might...
Back with DJE Media for a rather flirtatious drone law showdown with the Richmond Park Police. Richmond Park is one of the most popular royal parks in London to fly recreational drones. And for good reason too. It features some breathtaking landscapes and offers a large amount of open space to practice your flying skills.
I did come in and try and find...
Yeah. Richmond Park is a nature reserve. It affects the wildlife and whatever. And it's a private place, technically. So they've got their own rules.
You said where's the flying field?
So still on this road, Sawyer's Hill, straight down, and you've got a huge section on the right-hand side, and there's a massive board.
Right.
And if you stand there, that field, you can fly a drone.
But you're allowed to launch it as well there?
Yeah.
Right. If I stay there, and fly down to Pembroke Lodge, is it?
No, so you can only fly in the square of the flying field.
Right.
Yeah, so you can go up and look around.
What I'm saying, if I stay there myself, can I go down there with the drone, or is it? I can't. If I did do it out there, what would happen?
What if you did it from out
Yeah, like I've done one already. I mean, what should I do?
You are.
Like,
you're going to affect the wildlife here.
Oh no, I won't go near the animals.
No.
Like,
By having the drone in here,
yeah.
it will affect the biodiversity of the whole place. The birds, everything.
Really? Sure.
This officer's main reason for not wanting DJE to fly his 249-gram drone in the park is the biodiversity impact it has. However, this officer will happily sit in her car with the engine running while speaking on the matter. A little backwards, no?
Okay, if you didn't make my life difficult.
I'll try not to. I'll try my best.
If I get called back to you,
Then.
you're going to annoy me.
What are you going to say then? See, if I go out of view, if I'm not there, if I go and I don't know.
What, hide in a bush or something?
Yeah, if I go out of view, so people can't report me then, can they? They're not going to see this in the sky, are they? It's baby.
Someone did see it. I promise you I was called.
What, they saw the drone?
Yeah.
I know you don't want me to do it, but if I'm going to do a flight here and I land it and I want to go closer to the lodge, does that road go, the outside perimeter road, would it go like, yeah, public road kind of thing?
No.
It's not that close to the lodge from here to fly. I mean, it's quite far.
Have you tried doing it from the road and seeing if you can see it from the road?
That's what I'm saying. If I was to go down that road, I don't know where it goes to, it'll probably go closer, won't it? Make sure my bike ain't in it.
And then you won't have to come into the boundary of the Royal Park?
Essentially I would, but I'd be a lot closer to my drone. So I can bypass all of this and not fly over it. You know?
You can try it.
Yeah, I'll try both.
But I would appreciate it if you didn't.
I'll try both, yeah? If you ever watch the video, it'll be beautiful. I'm good at what I do, like, you know?
Oh.
It's good.
What's your name?
My name's Dan.
Dan, you are something else.
Sorry.
I'm going to go.
Because we're normally met with police who are quite like anti-drones, and you're quite nice, and I appreciate you being nice. That's why.
Are you recording me?
Camera's always on. Yeah, it's mainly for the drone, so I can talk and it can record the audio, but it captures everything, so.
Are you going to put this online, our conversation?
Dan had this officer blushing and almost accepting an invite into the bush. A cheeky play indeed.
Come on then, let's walk and talk.
I'm not going to walk and talk. I want to stay here and chat to you.
Excuse me, you had the chance to walk and talk, you refused.
Some auditors like to stir the pot and run little social experiments on the police to not only test their knowledge but also their patience.
Hello, you okay?
Oh, don't tell me they've called you, have they?
Yes, we
What's
just had a
this?
little chat. No, just to see what it is, what you're doing in the station.
I wasn't in the station.
No, but what? Yeah, because obviously it's classed as the station outside. So it was just to find out what was going on and what you're doing here.
What have you been told?
Just that you've got a listening device and that's about
That's
it.
not just come from me either. That's not come from me. That's people on here.
Oh, so somebody did know what it was. You said they didn't know what it was.
Listen, it doesn't matter, but I've just come to speak to you about it anyway.
Yeah.
Just because obviously you're in public place in the station, might make people a bit nervous seeing you with a listening device, wondering what you're doing here.
Listening?
You know. To what?
Anything that I want to.
Right, okay. Any particular reason?
That's what I do.
Right, okay. Do you do that for a hobby or?
Am I being detained here?
No, you're not being detained, but obviously you're on private property at the minute, so I've just come to speak to you.
Shall we step off it then?
Still private property. Belongs
That way?
Yeah, private property. You're on the railway network.
How do you get off it then?
Well, it's down into the city centre.
City centre?
Yeah, that's off railway
Come on then,
property.
let's walk and talk.
I'm not going to walk and talk. I want to stay here and chat to you.
So you're detaining me?
I'm not detaining you.
But I need to go now. I was leaving now.
Right, where was you going to?
Out that way.
Right, because you can get that way, you know.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Come on then, let's go.
Just
step out. Oh, no, I'm not staying in here. No. Come on. If you want to ask me questions, then you'll have to walk with me.
Well, listen, I need to stay here.
No, you don't.
Obviously, I do because I'm single crewed at the minute.
I'll speak to you.
All right.
If you want, mate. Obviously.
Are you detaining me?
No, I'm just talking to you.
All right, walk and talk then, guys, because I'm late.
All right, you're late.
I didn't know
Where
I could
you
get
off
out this way. I would have been gone.
All right, where are you going?
We're just curious. That's all.
Just talking.
Curious. It's quite
Obviously,
it's quite cool.
You're here on a railway station.
Who are you?
He's with me.
Yeah, who are you?
He's with me.
I'm trying to be polite here.
So am I. I'm not being rude.
Come on, let's walk and talk.
it's
Walk and
curious.
talk. You're slowing us down.
No, no, you. Excuse me. You had the chance to walk and talk. You refused.
Listen,
All right, well, walk and talk with me then. You're making it more complicated than it needs to be.
I know, why are you being like that?
The only reason why we're curious is obviously.
I'm just being different, and you don't like it.
No, we
like it. Different.
It's just.
We're just being nice to you. We've stopped you just for a general chat.
I gathered
There's no
that.
point in being awkward about it. We're just chatting to you, that's all. Normal conversation.
Yeah, but you refused to walk and talk with me.
Listen.
Well, that's been and gone. We're doing
And
it.
then she keeps telling me to listen.
Right, well, listen
not
to me.
doing
Then. Listen
anything
to
wrong.
me. You keep changing the conversation, so I don't know who's talking. So obviously you.
Russian spy umbrella, that could be.
Listen to my colleague.
So you've come in the railway station. You've got a parabolic mirror there that obviously can overhear people's conversations.
A what?
That thing there that's got a microphone.
What did you call it?
A parabolic mirror is what I would say it is.
A mirror?
Yeah. So you know, if you see old movies, we're probably about the same age, where people used to put headphones in and you could hear conversations because the dome on the microphone channels the sound.
Yeah.
So
Government have been using them for decades.
Yeah. So from our
Technically,
perspective,
its job, its purpose is for bird listening.
right. So we don't know that until we talk to you, do we?
But
so you might use it for that reason. You might use it for another
when
reason.
you're doing a social experiment out in public, it gets all sorts of different reactions.
Right. So
from
what kind of social experiment are you doing?
That.
What are you listening to conversations or?
No, it's not even got a battery in it.
Oh right.
So it's literally just.
So you just tried to
hold
see
it up,
what attack.
see what reactions you get from people.
We're
That's it.
just curious, that's all.
Yeah,
You're not in any trouble at all.
I know that.
We're just doing our job. You'd want us to do our job as police officers, surely, to be curious.
I don't
Check it. It's not even got a battery in it. There's no way.
It just looks very weird, doesn't it? It's not connected.
Yeah,
to
it's an odd looking
Would it be
thing. So
Bluetooth
I
or-
get different reactions from different
You've
people.
got a reaction
Bluetooth
today,
or-
haven't you?
I don't even know.
You don't know. You don't know.
I borrowed it off a friend. I think you put a battery in the bottom somewhere.
I noticed you've got one of them fancy Chinese scanners.
Definitely an odd-looking device to be carrying around, but technically he's not breaking any laws. These officers should jog on and arrest some real criminals instead.
I'm having a bit of fun, and I expect this. If I don't get this, then somebody's not doing their job right.
Yeah. Also, please watch your personal safety as well with all the gizmos you stock in the city centre. So just watch your rich pickings.
Especially
lots
you
of robbers
GoPro
about.
at the front.
Yeah.
It's not that.
Well secure that. Well secure.
And stuff in your pockets here as well.
We've given you some guidance. You take it as you find.
You've given me some good content.
Yeah.
That's what you've given me, but it shows that security is working good here.
Okay, then if you want to put it that way, I suppose we.
Somebody coming here with nefarious purposes will meet the wrath of you guys. You know?
There's no wrath from us at all. I think
No, you're there for a reason.
There's no wrath with us.
You're there, blended in for a reason, if you know what I mean. And it's good to see that you came so quick.
We'll leave you be. I'm glad you got your brolly because the heavens will open.
I know.
Okay. All right then, Mark. Take care of yourself.
No, not numbers. Name.
Give us your name, so.
Mark. What's your name?
My column was 870.
Come on, guys, don't be like that.
That's how it works, isn't it?
It's not.
Pro quo.
A happy ending for Mark, with both laughs and smiles achieved from these officers.
So what, you can see birds in these trees?
There's 5 trees you have here, isn't there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 trees.
All with no birds on them.
No, look.
This young lad from Barton Road Station seems to have been given a police uniform for Christmas.
Sorry? No.
You work here?
Where?
Yeah.
Where?
Here.
No.
Can I ask why you're recording?
What recording?
I've just seen you take a camera out and start recording.
Where?
Just then.
What, round? I didn't go in there.
No, I know. I've seen. Okay, so I've turned up. Right, I've seen you there with your bike. Okay, you've got no badge. This is a police building. Okay, it is accessible to the public.
Yeah.
But I've just seen you get a camera out and start recording.
When?
Just then.
No, you didn't.
Are you sure?
What?
That you didn't start recording. You able to turn out your pockets?
Why?
I'm just only asking. You're saying you're not recording, and I don't see.
No, I got a zoom camera.
Oh, so a camera.
Yeah.
So were you taking pictures of cars?
Well, I just arrived, so I've not got round to doing anything yet.
Can I ask why you're here?
Just have a look.
Just have a look.
Yeah.
Thankfully, this officer seems very polite and a little gullible, which will undoubtedly work in pure Audit's favour for what he whips up next.
The roof?
Yeah.
Any particular reason why?
I'm going to do a survey.
Survey?
On the roof.
Right, and okay. Your glasses, is that a camera in the middle of them?
What camera?
A camera in your glasses?
No, I've got a camera on here. But I don't need to always put this on.
Okay.
But
do you have like a YouTube channel or anything like that? Do you?
What?
Like a YouTube channel, because I see some people they call it auditors, and they go around and they just record things.
With a drone?
It can be with anything. So is there any reason to why you wear the camera on your chest?
Well, like I said, I was videoing the area, and it led me into here.
Into here? Okay.
And I thought, oh, that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's what I thought, and then I came down through here, and then you called me.
Yeah, I called you. I'd say just round the front is probably the best place to.
Yeah.
I think after this conversation, there's not really much more to have a look at. So I'd probably head off and record elsewhere.
Well, I was going to do my drone footage.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's very wise.
Why not?
Well, you're recording on top of a police building on the roof.
Yeah, but I've got my. Look, I'll explain it all. Let me get this out and I'll show you.
So you got your birds.
There's my bird. So there's birds because of trees and the time of the year.
Okay. And
there's a bird survey.
And out of all the buildings to stand on top of, you choose a police one.
No. You've got to put in context. I was coming down here and I looked on the roof. I thought, the birds are going to be there. You know? Have you seen any of them?
I can't say I have recently, no.
No, well, there's a brown pelican that I think's on there.
Oh, what, and you want to climb on a police roof to look at a pelican?
Well, I wasn't going to climb, was I? I was going to get my drone.
But you haven't got a drone?
Well, did I say I didn't have a drone? Yeah, but I will get a drone.
Okay.
Come back and then maybe take it out there.
Okay.
On my drone.
Okay, that's fine.
So I'm allowed to use my drone?
Well, the way you were talking, the way you were describing it to me, that you're actually going to go up on the roof.
I mean, I would prefer if you have a ladder.
I'm not going to let you climb a ladder onto a police building.
I mean, if there's anything like not right on the roof where you're guttering, because it's quite an old building, isn't it?
Yeah, you could say so.
You know, so if there's anything.
However, if there was something wrong with the guttering, we call in a contractor, and they'd sort it out.
But I know someone.
Okay, no,
who
that's
can
fine.
do it. So if I see anything.
Well, no, I'm not. That's the point. I don't think it's wise to let you go up onto the roof of a police building to look at a pelican.
Okay.
Well, I know you know someone, but however, we can't.
But I know
my. Anyone.
But I know my birds as well. See.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. However, I think you could know your birds elsewhere. There's loads of other places. So there's Gloucester Park. In that direction.
Oh yeah.
That's a big area. Potentially there's a lot of wildlife there. There's also a park down that way.
Yeah.
Called Island Gardens.
Oh right. Yeah.
So if you want, I can direct you to there. And then I'm
sure you take me there?
I'm not going to take you there. You've got your bike, don't you?
Yeah. You not got a police bike here?
A police bike? Yeah. No, we don't have a police bike. No. I mean, you've got your own, so there's no need.
Yeah, but I just thought if you've got a bike, we can go and you can take me to this park.
No, it's okay.
I'm gonna do my drone footage, and I'm gonna look because I think there is a pelican up there, and I think there may be others up there because I can tell with the trees. You've got all these trees that you have. Now, if you look on the road, there are no trees.
Yeah, there's about.
So all the trees.
So what? You can see birds in these trees.
There's 5 trees you have here, isn't there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 trees.
All with no birds on them.
No, look.
Yeah, it's just birds fly.
Yeah, but because you've got 5 trees specifically in your compound, in your yard.
Yeah.
So that makes it interesting, doesn't it?
Okay.
A win for Gloucester Station and pure audits here with not one threat of an arrest being made. I'm sure this lad was quite taken back by the sheer determination of the auditor and to find a brown pelican.
I'm not going to stop recording and I'm not going to delete the videos. You won't walk around me, you won't intimidate me, I've not committed no crime.
So, this dumb officer is met by the YouTuber UK Audit, who teaches the Stretford police station that privacy in public spaces needs to be created and not expected.
Yeah, not too bad, thanks. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. What are you up to, man?
Just doing a little documentary, that's all. I've already explained it to them 2 ladies that were there. You just not want to surround me, please. Don't go too close to me. I don't like it. You won't be surrounding me. Yeah, you won't be surrounding me though. You won't all walk around me. You're not trying to intimidate me. I've just seen what you just done. Listen, don't speak to me like that. I'm a member of the public, so don't speak to me with respect next time you talk to me.
We've been told by CID officers that you filmed 2 victims that are coming in and out of the station that you're not allowed to do. You can't know who they are, their profiles, you can't know what vehicles they're at. It's caused them alarm and distress, it's a crime. This is private property, you're not allowed to film.
This is not public, this is not private property at all, it's owned by the public.
No, it's not.
Who's it owned by then?
Police, it's private property.
So what?
So I need to stop recording, I need to delete the videos of those victims.
I'm not going to stop recording and I'm not going to delete the videos. You won't walk around me, you won't intimidate me, I've not committed no crime.
You have.
Tell me what crime I've committed.
Alarm and distress.
Who have caused alarm and distress?
That's what we've just been told.
Have you had a complaint from them? Have you had a complaint from them? Have you had a complaint from them? They've walked off.
They've complained to the CID officers who've complained to us.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they have.
I've got it all on video.
We've just been told it, mate. So I don't know what.
So you've just been told it. We've been told wrong information then.
No, we're not.
I'm telling you, you have.
No, we're not.
I've got it all on video.
Either delete the images that you've done as per our instructions, or we'll have to arrest you so you can do it ourselves.
And what are you going to arrest me under?
Causing alarm and distress.
To
the victims, it's a public order offence.
Right, and has that already been logged? That crime, has it?
Well, no, we've opened a log for you now.
You haven't opened a log at all. There's no one created a crime.
Log now. We just created one.
You've what yourself?
Yeah. You just done it on the radio.
Right. And where's the statement from the people that have been offended by it? Listen, I can film anything from a public place.
It's not a public place.
This is not a public, so I'm not on public property. So who owns it then?
great match to police.
Right, well, I'm telling you now, I'm not deleting the footage.
You have the right to go into a police station. That's but he's saying it's a public place. You can't go in.
I can't go in.
It's all part of the property. You can't film people coming in and out. For one, we have covert vehicles coming in and out of the station, so you're not allowed to film them.
So if I was stood at the end of there, can I film them?
This is all the property here. And if you were filming covert vehicles, and you were
I can film anything from a public place.
The same conversation.
I can film anything from a public place, so I'm not going to delete the videos.
I'm telling you that you're not allowed to film certain things.
You can tell me what you like. I know what I'm talking about. I can film anything from a public place. Photography is not a crime.
You're not in a public place.
Prove to me I'm not in a public place.
I'm telling you, it's Greater Manchester Police property. You're not allowed to.
Right, so this isn't owned by the public, no?
No, it's Greater Manchester Police.
Right, is it public accessible?
The same as that you can't walk.
Is it public accessible?
No, it's not. It's got security doors everywhere. You can't access.
It's got security doors. I can walk right into the foyer at the front.
You can't go into the building.
Right.
So you can go into the reception.
Right, so I can go anywhere where it's public property. This is public.
This is private property, and you can't film, and you have to delete that.
I'm not doing it.
So you're not going to do that?
No.
This interaction is going in circles. Perhaps one of these officers should look up the law or just simply take the L and move on about their duty.
You're going to go off. You're on private land. So you're not actually sure whether this is private or public. So this is private property.
You've been told by 3 different officers, 4 now.
Right.
This is owned by Greater Manchester.
Right, where I'm stood, guys, it's all accessible by the public, yeah? There's gates there, which turns into private property. As you can see, put in that direction there, there's no gates going across there whatsoever. There's a public foyer just over the gentleman's shoulder in the back, over the background.
If you go to a Tesco shop, you've got a public car park, yeah?
Is a Tesco owned by public?
No, answer the
right.
question then.
So I'm telling you, the Tesco, you got nothing. Tesco and a police station are 2 totally different things, mate.
It's a private property, yeah?
Because it's owned by a private company, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. So is Greater Manchester Police owned by you? Who owns Greater Manchester Police then? Who?
Greater Manchester Police.
Greater Manchester Police own Greater Manchester Police?
Body.
It's a government body,
Yeah.
right. So it's a public building, am I correct?
Yeah.
Right. So this is public land, this is public property.
It is public
We
property,
pay, we pay for that building just like we pay for your wages. And yeah, you are paying it for yourself, yeah? Or good fair play to you. I'm not going to argue with that. You pay your taxes, so yeah, you pay your own wages. So do I. I pay your wages as well, just like everybody else.
Perfect, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's your problem, mate? It's totally different to
The
Tesco.
problem is we've already told you we're going in circles.
Right, and I've told you, I'm not deleting the footage. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. I'm in a public place, filming public vehicles, filming from a public place. You go and discuss whatever you want to try and incriminate on me. You go and do that. Public interest. I'm not going to tell you now. You're telling me I'm doing stuff wrong. You've come out with the wrong approach. You're telling me I need to delete the fuss.
Here normally, and you started giving me aggro for no reason.
Who give you aggro? This chap over there, the guy with the blue mask on, came out with attitude.
I'm not talking about me and you.
Right.
I was talking to you first, was I not?
No, he spoke to me first. It's all on video.
It is on video.
Yeah, and the guy in the blue mask came over talking to me first. I'm relaxed, I'm calm as anything. It's just the way I talk.
It's not.
It's not the way I talk. So do you know me, my personal?
You know when I was stood at that gate with 2 people?
Yeah.
Do you know if we were captured on your phone?
I can't answer that question until I play it back.
Right. What I'm asking is for you to kindly play it back and check. The reason I'm asking is those 2 people are police, they're members of the public. One of them is a victim of crime.
They are police, they are members of the public. They're either police or the members of the public.
They aren't, I'm police, they aren't, okay. Due to the nature of the crime, they are entitled legally to anonymity for the rest of their life. So they cannot go on the internet, they just can't. That's why we don't have a power to seize your phone.
So can I just ask you one question? They walked out of there, where I'm pointing now, okay? And anybody with a dash cam could have drove past and pictured them. They can film them coming out of the police station just the same as I have. So it makes no difference whether I've filmed it or somebody in a dash cam have filmed it. So I'm sorry, you've got no right to privacy. You've got no right to privacy. You've got no right to privacy in public.
They're not in public, they were on.
I can film anything from a public place. I'm going to stop talking to you because all you're going to try and do is incriminate me. So, yeah, you are. They come out telling me I broke this law, I've done this, I've done that. Give me your name, delete this footage, I will make you delete it. I've got it all on video.
And that's fine.
So
you can delete the bit we're asking you to delete because those people cannot go on the internet on your YouTube documentary. That's all we're asking, which I think is really reasonable. unreasonable.
Right, and I'm refusing. I've not done anything wrong. I don't know whether they have captured them on here or not. And I'm not going to stop the footage now when I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 police officers around me. I'm refusing to do anything. No, I'm not. I'm afraid. No. Right. Well, I've not done anything wrong, so I'm refusing. I'm not going to answer any more of your questions, and that's that. Am I being detained? Am I being detained? Am I being detained? Can someone answer my question, please? Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
Relax a sec. Why are you being
You're walking. Am I being detained?
Talk to you walking up.
Am I being detained?
I'm walking with you. Yeah.
Am I being detained? Under what law, sorry?
You're being arrested on suspicion of Section 5 public order.
Being arrested?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
In the UK, while there's no absolute right to privacy in public, Article 8 of the ECHR, incorporated into UK law by the Human Rights Act 1998, protects aspects of private life, including home and correspondence. However, there's no right to demand deletion unless the images captured are indecent, which in today's case, they were not. This video has come to an end, so it's time for you to hop it. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.